The all-new Mangum Drug Company is now open at 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum. Owners John and Katie Murray are ready to serve you with manager pharmacist Mackenzie Oden. Mangum Drug will be providing pharmacy services, health and beauty aids, gifts, cards, complete pharmacy including medication therapy management and immunizations, including a convenient drive-through. That's the all-new Mangum Drug Company. Give them a call at 782-2195.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
At 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services, from fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, go Tigers.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Every Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some great choices on the lot right now. A 2016 Hyundai Veloster with 40,000 miles, one owner with automatic for $12,950. Or this 2013 Kia Optima with 99,000 miles for only $79.50. And this 2012 all-wheel drive Audi Q with leather and loaded for only $11,500. Call Jamie or Lacey right now, 706-5059. Or stop by 129 North Lewis Till in Mangum. Jamie's Auto Sales.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Got a little bit of a different look here this evening. Everything's kind of sideways as we get ready for basketball here on Classic Hits 97.7 and on OKSports.tv. Back in the friendly confines here in Mangum as we get set for Mangum and Sayre in a pair of ball games. Haven't been here since January the 6th. And, of course, Dylan Fox is with us tonight. And he's sitting right next to the fan club of the Dylan Fox, or the president of the Dylan Fox fan club. So it'll be a night where we'll have to kind of watch what he does, if he does anything at all, except bask in the glory of being next to the president of the fan club.
Yeah, no, I feel like a celebrity sitting right here. So.
Well, you are a celebrity. I mean, there's no feeling about it. You are a celebrity. You gotta be correct about that. I noticed that you were signing some autographs when I came in. I mean, how tremendous is that?
Yeah, I had a crowd waiting on me when I got here.
I'm just curious as to who the sponsor of your pen is that you use to sign those autographs.
I guess it's Fox Radio, right? Isn't that what I'm supposed to say?
It better be, yeah. Well, it's been a while since you and I had basketball. In fact, January 31st when we were at Carnegie, and I know for you it probably seems like it was an eternity ago. For me, it's gone by in the blink of an eye, but I can promise you, for Chad Hussey and Nathan Pennypacker, it has been forever.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, whenever you have to take 11 days off, between games, it's definitely strategic on how you go about it. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams come out and play. We've got playoffs right around the corner, and we've got a full week of basketball this week. So it'll be interesting to see how both coaches manage it.
Well, you talk about the full week of basketball. We got tonight, then Thursday night we're at Burns Flatville City. Friday night we'll be back here for a bowl game with Merritt. And then Saturday night, Navajo comes to town. Close out the regular season a week from tonight over at Hobart. And then the playoffs will begin. Hobart will be one of the locations for the playoffs. Mangum will be traveling to our favorite place, Apache. And Cordell will be over at Walters. So we'll have plenty of basketball when the postseason gets underway in about a week and a half on the Fox Radio Network. Since we last broadcast a ball game, we've crowned a Super Bowl champion. We had classes canceled because of snow, and the XFL made its debut. So, I mean, there's been an eternity of world that has gone on since last we were here.
See, the one problem about taking online classes is you don't get a snow day like everybody else.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, man. Yeah.
So it didn't really matter to me.
I see. All right. One thing that is going to be neat that'll take place at halftime of the girls' game, and I don't know if you knew about this or not, but the All-State letter jacket is going to be handed out to Colton Lofton, Bryson Williams, and also to that kid that was the wide receiver who kind of got forgot about, but really did a good job. See, I'm going to check you and see if you remember.
Oh, don't put me on the spot. I'm not sure. Who was it?
I bet Katie will remember. Ask her if she remembers. Who's the third one that getting their letter jacket tonight? I quizzed him. He didn't know. We know Colton Lofton and Bryson Williams, but
Jalen Stacy. I think it's at Fisher Webb.
There you go. You thought that Fisher Webb, and you're exactly right. See, I knew that would be and Fisher. I mean, this guy, he's lived in anonymity all season long, but really Fisher Webb, fun throughout the season, and we look forward to those kids getting their letter jackets at halftime of the girls' contest. Halftime of the girls' contest coming up. The halftime of the boys' contest coming up. We've got basketball on the way. Invite you to stick and stay on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
The all-new Mangum Drug Company is now open at 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum. Owners John and Katie Murray are ready to serve you with manager pharmacist Mackenzie Oden. Mangum Drug will be providing pharmacy services, health and beauty aids, gifts, cards, complete pharmacy including medication therapy management and immunizations, including a convenient drive-through. That's the all-new Mangum Drug Company. Give them a call at 782-2195.
Dylan Fox, Michael in the morning, and a veritable cast of thousands here in Mangum this evening as we get ready for this double dip between the Mangum Lady Tigers and the Sayre Lady Eagles and Eagles. As Brian Richardson's team always seems a way to get it done. He's always somewhere around the top 20, and this week they are at number 20 in the 2A poll.
Yeah, they've been out of that top 20 all season. They've crept in there, and you're right. We've watched them play quite a bit the last few years, and whenever it comes to playoffs, they always find a way to get it done. So it'll be an interesting matchup tonight.
And one thing that we always enjoy about Coach Richardson is that he is animated. I mean, he's a guy that gets into it and gets after it. And we enjoy his personality on the sidelines.
Yeah, we believe we watched him over at Apache. They were in our
district
regional
last year,
over there, and he did get a little fired up, so we always like to see that.
He'll get fired up here as well. By the way, speaking of getting fired up, the man in your screen that you have been looking at is Tyson Morley, one of the officials here tonight. Across the way, it'll be his old buddy Bryce Sellers will join him here tonight. Just a two-man crew, which kind of surprises me. Going into the playoffs, I figured we'd have a three-man crew here tonight.
Yeah, and we've talked about it. We've had a two-man crew here before, and it's just hard sometimes to get people who want to officiate.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Nelda Wallace tells us that she's watching from rainy Boquechito. Am I saying that? I never know if I'm saying that. Boquechito? I hope that I'm saying that right. Kendra Barnes is watching as well. No relation, Kendra Barnes. But we do appreciate you checking us out tonight on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Rain is on the way for us, by the way. They say that rain is supposed to develop after 9 o'clock, change over to snow after about 3 o'clock. And then it'll all go away. So don't even worry about it. No snow days, whether you're an online student or not. You mentioned the playoffs, and they will begin a week from Friday. And Mangum will be traveling to Apache, as Boone Apache they call it, but it's Apache. And Frederick will be a part of that. And Frederick's one of those teams, both on the girls and boys side, that have kind of flown under the radar all season long. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of noise they make over there in a week and a half.
Yeah, and don't mean to be cliche. I've said it in football playoffs. I'll say it now. I mean, whenever you get to playoffs, all the teams go back to 0-0. And, any given night, one team can get hot and make a run at it. So it'll be interesting for sure.
Well, you said you didn't mean to be cliche, but you threw two of them in there in one fell swoop. Want to say this, as the season gets longer or shorter, depending on whether you make it or not, you better make free throws. And on Saturday night, and now that football is over, I know the XFL is there, but now that football is over, I finally watched a college basketball game, watched North Carolina and Duke. What a great game it was, but the Tar Heels should have won that ball game in regulation. They didn't. Why?
Free throws. I mean, it came down.
Unbelievable, yeah.
And then Duke, I mean, it was incredible watching the recap of that ball game. I mean, North Carolina, multiple chances to win it, and Duke, they just played hard and got it done.
North Carolina didn't make free throws, and then they didn't block out on free throws by Duke, and it cost them the ball game. It'll be something that we'll watch as time goes on as we get towards the postseason. All right, let's take one more time out. We'll come back and get ready. Mangum and Sayre here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, go Tigers.
Starting five for Sayre being introduced as we get ready for the Lady Eagles and the Lady Tigers of Mangum. And we need to say hi to Elaine Mills-Smith. She says, let's go Lady Tigers. Our dear, sweet, lovely friend, Carolyn Geralds. Good evening, Mr. Barnes. Good luck, Lady Tigers. Miss Geralds, always a pleasure to have you alongside, kiddo. Starting five for Brian Richardson and the Lady Eagles of Sayre will include Kylie Easter. Easter is a junior. She'll be joined by Trinity Dunlap, another junior. Brene Campbell, a junior, will get this start, along with Carly Easter. She's a junior. The lone senior on the ball club for Sayre is Savannah Pearson. So it'll be Easter, Dunlap, and Campbell. Easter and Pearson, the starting five for this group from Sayre. Meantime, the starting five for Mangum in their home white uniforms with the orange strip and the black. They'll go with Keely Hussey and Jaden Davenport. Also, Jaden Bowen will get the start, along with Nicole Rogers. And the final member of that starting five for head coach Chad Hussey will be young Miss Shelby. And she will get the start tonight for the Mangum Lady Tigers. And I was telling Mom and Dad that Hadley did a great job a week and a half ago with us over there in Carnegie at halftime of the boys' game. So about ready to get this one underway. Sayre in their road maroon uniforms with the white numerals and the white and gray trim will matriculate on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Carly Easter set to jump center for Sayre. And again, they come in ranked number 20 in this week's poll. They don't always have a sparkling record, but they are always so hard to play.
Yeah, they got beat by 4 by Hollis just Friday night, so, I mean, they can compete with just about any team.
So Rogers and Easter set to tip it up. Tap going to be controlled by Bowen, and Mangum will go to work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Good to have you alongside. Quarter number one, as always, brought to us by our good friends at the Golden Age Apartments here in Mangum. Lob over the top. Shelby on the baseline. They'll skip it back over the top to Davenport. Now a dribble drive by Hussey. Late pass. Picked up by Shelby and swatted away inside by Savannah Pearson. And we will get a foul on the play. Yeah. Keely Hussey going to pick up the personal. So a little physical in the corner there. Hussey picking up the personal. That'll be number 1 on Keely. And obviously number 1 called against Mangum, and it comes in the first 15 seconds of play. Across the timeline now, Kylie Easter. She'll give a go to Carly. Puts up the shot. Got grabbed on her way to the rim. That may be 2 already on Keely Hussey. Let's see. Yep. Keely Hussey, 2 quick fouls for Mangum. And 30 seconds gone by. Hussey's got a pair. Lob on the inbounds play. Bobbled by Carly. Easter will go get it. There have been Easters playing at Sayre forever. Chad Hussey wanted to carry there. Not going to get it. Baseline move here. Easy, too. On the backdoor cut for Savannah Pearson. Well-run play there. 2-0 Sayre on top early on. 7:10 left here in this first quarter of play. Davenport with a catch at the right elbow. Now she'll skip it in the corner. Shelby sets, fires 3. Short. Rebound by Rogers. She'll put it up. Get it blocked. No foul on the play. And the ball going to be taken away by Pearson. A lot of contact there, no call. Easter across the timeline. Carly underneath the basket, and again another easy 2 points. Renee Campbell will knock it down, and Chad Hussey needs a timeout. 6:48 left in the first, 4-0. Mangum down by 4 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one-bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Brian Richardson and just about everybody else in the building looking up at the scoreboard, because they're trying to get things filled in as time goes by. At first, all we had was the time. Now we've got the score and a couple of fouls on Mangum as well. Keely Hussey going to stay in there. We mentioned fouls. She's got 2 already. Rogers here on the near side to Davenport. Jayden back over the top. Rogers down the corner. Shelby. Hadley skip past Davenport. Triple penetration. A lot of contact. No call. Ball on the floor going to be taken away by Carly Easter. Carly Easter so long and lean and makes the sealed out. Now comes into the front court. She'll leave it right side. It's Trinity Dunlap. Dunlap back to Easter. Kicks underneath the basketball tip. Picked up on the wing. 3 ball on the way. Campbell didn't get it to go. Shelby with the rebound. And coach says, let's run. Hadley coming across the timeline. Double team. Slides to a stop. Got away with it. Now she'll come here on the near side to Hussey. 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter of play. Mangum yet to score. Davenport up top. Pass there, boy. You gotta put a little bit more on it than that. Trinity Dunlap long as well and able to slap that ball away. Rogers to inbound across the way, does to Davenport. Now a reset to Keeley between the 2 circles. Hussey head on a swivel looking for something. And boy, look at Sayre. They just pack it inside the 3-point arc from the free throw line up. And you can hear Chad Hussey down below us. Somebody got to step up and score for us. 5:40 and running here in this first quarter of play. There's another loose ball. Savannah Pearson with another steal and a run out back the other way. Dunlap tried to go inside. 1 pass too many, and a good job by Hadley Shelby to come in and play a little defense. Brene Campbell will pick it up. That'll be number 1 on Brene. And number 1 called on Sayre. Nice job by Mangum to get back defensively there. Hussey in front of us. She'll go to Rogers. Into the front court now, Hadley. Up top. There's Davenport, little bounce pass near side. 3 ball, Hussey on the way. Back of the iron, doesn't get it to go. Hadley had the rebound, lost it out of her hands. Going to be picked up by Campbell. And here comes Sayre back the other way. That's Kylie Easter quickly in the front court to Carly. She'll stop, pop, go glass, and score. That's a sweet move there by Carly Easter. Great body control as she sliced her way between a couple of defenders. 6-0. 3 minutes have gone by in the first. It's being brought to you by our good friends at Golden Age Apartments in Mangum. Ball kicked out of bounds, and it went off Trinity Dunlap. Mangum will get it back across the way. First of 2 here tonight, and then this the first of a bunch of ball games. Stop at your play there, not really sure why. Get the ball in now to Davenport, and a reset for Mangum out high. Keely Hussey. Hussey between the 2 circles, nothing there. She'll go to Rogers. Nicole back to Keeley. 4:45 and running. Mangum yet to score. Now Davenport from 15. Shot too hard. Long rebound. Going to be tracked down by Dunlap. Trinity with a run out. Stops, pops. Had the shot partially blocked by Rogers. And again, Chad says, let's run. Davenport on her horse across the timeline. Slows it down now and leaves it for Hadley. Shelby looking inside. Nobody there. Going to force one from 17. Didn't draw iron. Ball out of bounds. And Sayre will get it back at the 4:24 mark. Up 6-0. Substitution now as Raven Briscoe will come into the ball game. First time we have seen Briscoe this evening. She is the first substitution for Coach Richardson and company. .416 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum yet to score. Riley Woodson off the bench now for Chad Hussey. She'll come in at the next dead ball. Here's the new player, Briscoe, from outside the arc. Couldn't get it to go. And boy, nobody but a body on Savannah Pearson. And Pearson lays it up and in. Savannah head and shoulders taller than everybody else, and you got to put a body on her, otherwise it's easy pickings for her. Now 8-0, 3:50 left in the first quarter of play. Rogers inside to Shelby. She'll draw the double team. Back out to Davenport. Fires a three. That may have been partially tipped. Shelby tried to save it, but she was out of bounds. And the ball going to go back to Sayre. And here comes Riley Woodson. Jaden Davenport going to set down. Getting coached up right now by head coach Chad Hussey. Rick Page Wilson is watching. Rick, the head basketball coach over there at Duke for the girls. His lovely wife, Paige. We've known them both for a long time. And oh, by the way, did we mention there's a three ball on the way? Back of the iron doesn't fall for Kylie Easter. And the rebounded traffic by Rogers. Rick Wilson last night got his 900th coaching career victory. Puts him in third place on the all-time mark when it comes to coaching girls. Rick, congratulations to you, buddy. Three ball right side. Rogers couldn't get it to go. Rebound dug out in the corner by Davenport. Good job staying in bounds. And then a bad pass. Good job, though, by Shelby to keep it alive. Hadley give it up the dribble. She comes to Rogers. 5 minutes have gone by in the first quarter of play. Mangum is yet to score. They trail 8-0. Another kick out high. It's Carly Easter. But again, boy, we talk about the length that is on this Sayre club, and they certainly do have it. It just kind of looks like there's about 12 girls out there. So out of the inbounds play, Mangum will have it. Shelby reverses now here on the near side. Davenport. Riley Woodson asking for the ball at the free throw line. Had it and got it stolen away. Carly Easter with a run out. Easter going to stop, lay it up, and score. Carly Easter. 10 points in the ball game now for this group from Sayre, and everything has come from inside. They're just absolutely owning everything inside. Going to get a substitution at the next dead ball. Laughlin will come in. There's a steal out high, but then getting the ball taken right away from her will be Raven Briscoe. Briscoe hasn't seen that kind of speed from Davenport. Boy, she can fly. Rogers open in the corner, but instead it's Hussey up top. Now she'll dribble, penetrate, go baseline. Got away with a walk. Rogers from 10. It went 11. Shelby with a rebound. Put back, and Hadley will get Mangum on the board. Hadley Shelby makes it a 10-2 ball game at the 2:05 mark of quarter number one. So Mangum cracking the scoring column. Here's Raven Briscoe into the front court. Briscoe over the top. Had Campbell underneath the basket. Couldn't do anything with it. They'll reset to Briscoe behind the arc. Sayre now kind of stationary. Looking for movement inside. Briscoe going to fire the three. Doesn't get it to go. Flat-footed rebound by Woodson. Mangum with a run out. Shelby out in front of everybody else. And Hadley high off the window and will score. Back-to-back buckets by Hadley Shelby. Has made it 10-4, good buddy. 1:30 left here in this first quarter of play. Makes it 10-4, good buddy.
I got it.
Killing me, Smalls. Here's a three ball by Easter. That is Kylie. Shot doesn't go. She went down hard. Ball lost out of bounds on the rebound. Hadley Shelby in there working hard. Shelby looks like she wants to sit down, but it'll be Hussey instead. And into the ball game, Jade Laughlin for the first time for Mangum.
I was just waiting for you to make another joke like we had over at Carnegie. Because you said that and then you made a joke, so I was waiting. I was anticipating.
You buy your books, you buy your books. By the way, substitution for Sayre, Madison Dusek has come into the ball game now. Lively in the corner. She likes that three. Won't take it here. Davenport will get it back. Tries to go to Shelby. Ball tipped away. Hadley will track it down. Boy, Shelby really getting after it with Trinity Dunlap. Hadley will do that, though. She's not afraid to get in there. There's a great entry pass to Riley Woodson from point-blank range, and it will not fall. Oh, doctor. Boy, that was a great look there. I love the entry pass. And it looked like an easy deuce there for Riley, and it wouldn't stay down. Ball knocked out of bounds by Sayre, so Mangum will get it back. Wow, that's a tough one there. Rogers for three. Got it to go! So Nicole Rogers has brought her club to within three, 10-7, with 35 seconds left in the first quarter. It's been brought to you by Mangum Golden Age Apartments. I'll tell you what, it was a 8-0 ball game before Mangum scored with just over 2 minutes left in the quarter, and suddenly they're within three. Speaking of which, Dunlap for three, doesn't get it to go, trying to save it. Kylie Easter, she's out of bounds, and Mangum will get it back with 18 seconds left in the first and a chance to tie or get within one. And I'm telling you, the way the first 6 minutes plus went. You're thinking, ooh, this is going to be UGLY. Rogers for 3, and we're tied at 10. Nicole Rogers, back-to-back threes. Now trying to get a shot off. Kylie Easter from 40. Oh, in and out. Had a chance. We played one. How about them apples, Bob? 10 on the board for Mangum, 10 for Sayre. Second 8 coming up, Sick and Stay. Classic Hits 97.7 and OK Sports.tv.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
We're not talking German Shepherds here. It's 10-10, Ren. Mangum and Sayre at the end of one. Some analysis, please.
Yeah, Sayre came out in that 1-3-1 defense, and Mangum's a smaller team, so it's kind of hard to get over those tall Sayre Lady Eagles. But if you get girls in the four corners, that's the 4 spots that a Sayre defender isn't, and you rotate the ball, because on that 1-3-1 defense, everybody's rotating every pass.
Right.
So if you can get the ball moved back and forth across the court, you can get some open looks.
Carly Easter going to go here on the baseline as second quarter underway. Madison Dusick along with Kylie Easter. Also up top with the basketball, Trinity Dunlap. And the final member of that 5 on the floor is Savannah Pearson. 3 ball on the way by Easter. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound taken away by Jaden Davenport. Then Davenport had the ball knocked out of her hands. Picked up by Kylie Easter. She'll weave her way through traffic. Go to Pearson on the bounce pass. And that's an easy 2. Savannah Pearson now with a half a dozen. And the lead is 12-10 for Sayre. Sayre in the road maroon uniforms with the white numerals and the white trim. Another 3 ball. Rogers, and it goes! Nicole Rogers on fire! Has 9 in the ball game. And how about this? Mangum on top 13-12 with a minute gone by here in quarter number 2. Carly Easter going to go baseline here to Dusick. Dusick gets the double team. Back to Easter. Carly, dribble, penetration, kick to Kylie between the 2 circles. Now a reset. Dunlap had the 3, but instead it's Kylie Easter. Doesn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, knocked out of bounds, and last touch by Madison Dusick. So Mangum will get it back up by a pair with 6:45, or up by 1, with 6:45 left in the first half of play. Riley Woodson, Jaden Davenport, along with Hadley Shelby, Nicole Rogers, and Jade Lively out on the floor for Mangum. It's probably not a pass that Jade needs to make there. Go ahead and take that shot. Lively, great three-point shooter. You had a look there. Mangum will reset now. Davenport at the left hash mark. She'll come to Lively between the 2 circles. Now Jaden. Trying to get it to Woodson. She'll put it on the floor, go inside, high off the glass. Shot doesn't go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Dusick. Good job by her to block out. She'll go to Carly Easter into the front court. A little dribble penetration and a push foul going to be called there as Trinity Dunlap got underneath the basket. So Nicole Rogers picking up the personal. That's 1 on Nicole and 3 goal on Mangum in the first half of play. Jaden Bowen going to come into the ball game. Also checking in Keely Hussey. Woodson sets down, and so does Davenport. Janie Pierce says, way to go, Lady Tigers. So inbounding it will be Kylie Easter. She'll go underneath the basket to Pearson. Puts up the shot from point-blank range, and it won't go. And there's Nicole with the rebound. Rogers will run out now to Shelby. Hadley coming across the timeline. Looked inside, nothing there. Shelby between the 2 circles. Now at the free throw line, Bowen. Jaden going to force, and shot partially blocked. Rebound going to be taken away by Carly Easter, and Easter on the run into the front court. Carly gets a lane, kicks left side to Kylie. Kylie won't take the shot, skips it over the top. That's Raven Briscoe. Now back to Kylie. Pearson at the free throw line asking for it, but it's Carly for 3 on the left side. Didn't get it to go. Lofton with the rebound. And again, Coach Hussey wants to run. Keely Hussey into the front court. She'll go to Hadley. Hadley stops, got whacked across the face. No call. Now Davenport inside. Skips it on the left wing to Rogers. Reset up high to Lively. 5:25 left here in the first half of play, and the ball got tipped by Carly Easter and then off the hands of Nicole Rogers. Back into the ball game, Madison Dusick, and sitting down will be Pearson. So not nearly as tall inside Brian Richardson's club. Pearson really takes up a lot of space, and talked about that length of Carly Easter. Kylie Easter walks it across the timeline. She'll leave it now for Briscoe. Raven, backdoor opportunity, and an easy two for Carly Easter. Well, I tell you what, that is the high-low game. Ran absolutely perfectly. Carly now with a half a dozen. 14-13, it's a 1-point lead. There's a 3-ball by Laughlin, can't get it to go. The rebound collected by Madison Dusick. She'll go to Carly Easter, quickly into the front court, right side. Back to Briscoe for 3. Back of the iron doesn't go. Rebound Rogers. Keeley wants to run, and here comes Hussey. Hussey with a left-handed dribble. Cuts through a couple of defenders, now slows things down. Had the ball knocked out of her hands, got it back, fell down. That's a travel. Tough call there, but the right one. As Rogers will set down, and Allie Monroe will come in for the first time tonight. 4:37 left in the first half of play. 14-13, Sayre by 1 over Mangum. Led at one point, did Sayre, 8-0. A couple of threes late in the first quarter of play, tied it at 10 after the first 8 minutes. Deep three here by Briscoe, and it goes. Raven Briscoe has not been shy about firing the three. She's 1 of 3, and that'll make it a 17-13 ball game. Now a 4-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Laughlin out high, ball knocked out of her hands. She'll get it back and go to Hadley. Shelby now to Keely Hussey. Hussey directing traffic, goes back to Rogers. Davenport, little backdoor opportunity. Monroe can't get the shot to go down. And the rebound taken away by Sayre. On the run, Carly Easter. Easter, head on a swivel. She'll go to Briscoe. This time Megan won't take the shot. And a reset Raven instead. Not Megan Briscoe, but Raven Briscoe. Now Easter will on the right side. Carly's shot doesn't go. Had her own rebound, got it knocked out of her hands. It's picked up by Hadley. Mangum with numbers. Shelby, dribble, drive, stop, 15-footer. Back of the iron, doesn't get it to go. Monroe tried to keep the rebound alive, but it's taken away by Brene Campbell. Campbell to Kylie Easter. Kylie leaves it right hash mark. 3-ball, Raven Briscoe, good. Raven Briscoe, back-to-back threes, and it's 20-13, and suddenly Brian Richardson wants a timeout. His club trails by 7. And it's going to be a timeout for Mangum instead. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
We had dueling timeouts there. Are you familiar with dueling banjos?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess you can't play along then. Dueling timeouts there, and Brian Richardson wanted one, but actually Chad Hussey got his called first. Tyson Morley gave it to him. So both 30-second timeouts have been expunged here by Mangum in the first half of play. 3:19 left in the first half of play. 7-point lead for Sayre. Coming up at halftime, the All-State football players from Mangum will be honored, and they'll get their All-State jackets. It'll be a cool deal. Monroe here on the near side of Davenport. Back to Alice spinning. Partially blocked by Pearson, who came back into the ballgame. Pearson is just so darn long. Carly Easter into the front court. Going to go baseline here to Dunlap, and she'll lay it up and in. Trinity Dunlap. Well, with the exception of the 2 threes, everything been inside tonight for this group from Sayre. They lead now by 9, 22-13. 2:35, tick, 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 tick left here in the first half of play. Hussey from 10, it went 12, didn't draw any iron, and the weak side rebound going to be taken away by Brene Campbell. Campbell will slow it down to Kylie Easter. Easter looking for that backdoor for Carly, but good job by Mangum to shut it down, so a 3-ball going to be fired instead from the behind the arc by Dunlap. Missed it, rebound Mangum on the run. Will go across the timeline, Davenport. She'll come to Laughlin. Jade back to Davenport, has a long 3, and Steph Curry would be proud. Jaden Davenport, first 3 of the ball game, and that'll make it 22-16. A minute 55 and running in the first half of play. I see in the NBA All-Star game, I don't know if you saw this or not, NBA All-Star game, they're going to have 4-point shots. If you shoot from Steph Curry land, you get 4 points for it. Minute 42 left here, backdoor. Shot blocked away! Oh, what a great play by Davenport. She went up and said, get that stuff out of here. Back the other way, Jaden says, give me 3 more. That one's off the back of the iron, didn't get it to go. And the rebound going to be collected by Trinity Dunlap. Dunlap quickly into the front court, cut off by Hussey. Now they'll leave it right side. That's Bernard Campbell. Campbell, diagonal pass, dangerous. Easter makes a nice play, goes to Pearson. Now Carly on the baseline. Back to Kylie up top. Picked up by Hussey. Campbell, ball fake inside, she walks. Flashing defense that went by for Jaden Davenport created the travel. Allie Monroe will sit down. Back into the ballgame now. Nicole Rogers for this group from Mangum. Substitution as well. Madison Dusick will come back in, and Raven Briscoe has checked in for Sayre as well. 1:07 left in the first half of play. 22-16. Mangum down by a half a dozen. It was tied at 10 at the end of 1. Rogers between the 2 circles. Nicole, her ball tipped out of bounds. Oh, it was set by Jade Laughlin. Wow. Kind of an unfortunate deal there. And ball tipped by one of the Sayre players. And Jade tried to pull her hand back. Couldn't get it done off of her. And now Sayre will get it back with 45 ticks left in the first half of play. Got to wonder if Brian Richardson holds for one. Well, no, not when you get a backdoor opportunity like that. How do you lose Carly Easter? Well, you could hear Chad Hussey below us say you stand around and watch. That's how. So an easy 2 for Carly, and it'll make it 24-16. Hussey on the other end, tied up by Carly Easter, gets the ball back, and now she'll get called for a travel. Meantime, Chad Hussey says, come on, you got to call a foul. What are you doing, man? 25.8 left in the first half of play. Now, Sayre will indeed, I would think, hold for 1. They lead 24-16. Out in front of us, that's Raven Briscoe. Kylie Easter, back to Briscoe. Down to 10 seconds left in the first half of play. Briscoe, high above her head, now to Kylie. 5 seconds left. Briscoe opens, sets, fires 3. Didn't get it to go. Ball over the backboard and out of bounds. And Mangum will get it back with 1.9 left in the first half of play. They will not let the Lady Tigers get off a shot. Will the Lady Eagles? Laughlin going to fire it at the backboard, and it hit off the front of the iron, but didn't go in. And the first half will come to a close on that. So Mangum tied it at 10 at the end of the first quarter, but trail here at the end of half. 24-16. 24-16. Mangum trailing at the half to Sayre on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
Want to say hi to Michelle Boyce Shoemaker, listening and watching over there in Navajo, home of the Lady Indians and Indians, as they played a couple of ball games last night. And girls' game was a thriller. They lost it in overtime, but it was a dandy, beaten by Tipton. Boy, Tipton's got a good club down there. Well, at the half, Mangum trailing 24-16. It was a 10-10 ball game at the end of the first quarter of play, and then Mangum got outscored in that second frame 14-6. So again, 24-16 at the half. Mangum trailing. We look at the scoring for Mangum the first half of play, and they got 9 from Nicole Rogers. Rogers getting 9 on 3 3-pointers. Hadley Shelby had 4 of the ball game. Jaden Davenport with 3, and Mangum trailing at the half 24-16. No free throws in that first half of play for the Lady Tigers. Only 3 team fouls on Mangum, 2 of those on Keely Hussey in the first 30 seconds of game action. On the other side of the ledger, Carly Easter's 8 points. Savannah Pearson was 6. Raven Briscoe was 6. And 2 in the first half for Trinity Dunlap and for Brene Campbell. And again, Sayre, like Mangum, didn't shoot any free throws in that first half of play. And I had to do a double take when I looked at this. 1 team foul called on the Lady Eagles in the first half of play. 1 team foul called on the Lady Eagles. Wow. Halftime being brought to us by our good friends at Stockman's Bank. We're back with more of the half. Mangum trailing 24-16 here on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
24-16 our score at the half, and Lawana Weaver, very exciting live stream. My third-generation basketball cousins playing at my alma mater from down by Austin, Texas. And Miss Weaver, good to have you alongside. Shelly Jenkins Mullins joining us as well along the live stream. Good to have her alongside. All-state presentation going on at halftime at midcourt for the football team. Dalen Stacy is an all-star by class. His guardians are Jacob and Lee Mack. And, of course, you know, Dalen played linebacker and tight end for the football team that went 11-2 this past season and made it to the quarterfinals. Dalen voted on by his peers as a team captain and was a leader physically, mentally, and verbally. All of this, by the way, written by head coach Sam Powers. Dalen finished his all-star by class season with several honors: a District A1 district champion, 2019 by district champion, 2019 regional champion, District A1 defensive player of the year, Max Preps first team All-State, Class A All-Star by class, and Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State alternate. In Dalen's senior year, he produced the most tackles for Class C through 6A1. How about that? 182 tackles, which was good for 18th all-time in the state of Oklahoma. He had 3 sacks, a couple of interceptions, and a defensive fumble recovery for a TD. As a tight end, he produced 18 receptions for 496 yards and 5 scores. Dalen was also the U-Haul back, producing 5 touchdowns when he did his impersonation of Tim Tebow. Dalen, part of a successful wrestling team this winter and a 2019 state qualifier at 152 pounds. Oh, by the way, Dalen has signed to play inside linebacker at Northwestern Oklahoma State University in Alva, and he is on scholarship. Also being honored here this evening, Colton Laughlin as an All-State member. His mom and dad are Sean and Starla Laughlin, grandparents Yule and Glenda Laughlin, Cheryl Beatty, Terry, and the late Tim Posvic. His siblings are Mackenzie and Remington Laughlin. And Colton, of course, the captain of the football team, quarterback and safety. He was voted team captain by his peers, leader in every sense of the word. Colton finished his All-State season with honors that included A1 District Champion, 2019 by District Champ, 2019 Regional Champ, District A1 MVP, Max Preps First Team All-State, Class A All-Star by class, and Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State QB. In his senior year, these numbers are staggering. 3,216 passing yards with 32 touchdowns. He also added 721 yards on the ground with 10 touchdowns. And he also had 71 tackles and 8 interceptions, and at halftime sold popcorn. Colton finished his career in the Oklahoma record books at number 15 with career passing yards, 9,075 yards. Colton is a part of the successful basketball program. We'll see him a little bit later tonight. State Tournament Baseball Program, member of FCA, FCC, LA, BPA, National Honor Society, gifted and talented. On top of his impressive athletic resume, Colton has also produced a 4.0 GPA in the classroom, and he plans to go to Oklahoma State University and play football. By the way, I need to make note that my dear friend from high school, Jana Lynn. Jana, good to have you alongside, sweetheart, from the Kansas City metro area. She is a bagel maker by trade, and sometime when we're in Kansas City, we're going to drop by her bagel shop and check it out. Jana, love you, kid. And hashtag class of 79 Truman High School. She doesn't look nearly as old as I do. She's better preserved than I am. By the way, we've got one of the guys we want to honor before the halftime comes to an end. Fisher Webb, all-state football player. His parents are Scotty and Denise. Grandparents Fred and Jean Dillahunty, Peggy and Wes Webb. His sibling is Fallon Webb. Fisher played wide receiver for the Tigers, one of the most electrifying players in the state during the 2019 campaign. Yes, he was. He was a team captain, led by example every week. Fisher finished his all-state season with honors that included District A1 District Champ, 2019 by District Champion, 2019 Regional Champion, District A1 Offensive Player of the Year, Class A All-Star by Class, wide receiver, Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State wide receiver, and in his senior year, he caught 68 balls for 1,235 yards, 10 touchdowns, also added 316 yards rushing, couple of scores, and the kid can pass. 3 completions on 5 attempts with 100 yards and 3 TDs. He also returned a kick for a touchdown while adding 43 tackles and 2 interceptions as a corner. Fisher, part of FFA, BPA, and gifted and talented. So congratulations to Dalen, Colton, and to Fisher Webb, and we hope to have head coach Sam Powers at halftime of the boys' game joining us here. Halftime of the girls' game, it's 24-16. Sayre out in front of Mangum. And you and I come back after this on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Talking about my dear friend from...
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Third quarter underway. Mangum with the ball, left end of your listening and or viewing device in their home white uniforms with the orange and black trim. Jaden Davenport, Keely Hussey, Jaden Bowen, along with Hadley Shelby and Nicole Rogers out on the floor. Foul away from the ball. And we're going to get a push called on Brene Campbell. That'll be her second. And just the second foul of the night on Sayre. Mangum down 24-16. Inbounds pass caught here on the near side by Rogers. Underneath the basket, Bowen. Double team. Going to force. Didn't get the shot to go down. Hey, the rebound taken away by Savannah Pearson. She'll go to Carly Easter. Easter now coming across the timeline. Slows it down. Kylie Easter out there for Sayre. And the final member of that 5 with the 3 ball on the left side. Brene Campbell, and it goes. Brene Campbell. Campbell now with 5 in the ball game. That stretches the lead to 11, 27-16. Minute gone by here in quarter number 3. Brought to us by 333 Dental. Bowen to Shelby. Hadley fakes the 3. Now going to go baseline. Reverses near side. Rogers 3 ball. No. Pearson inside position. Rebound for the Lady Eagles. They want to run. Here's Carly into the front court. Easter. Pass taken away. Good defense that time by Keely. Hussey doesn't have the numbers. She'll attack the window anyhow. Get knocked to the floor. Well, I tell you what, she went down hard. Keely Hussey came right down on the elbow. Nothing funny about that. Check the foul. It'll be on Kylie Easter. That'll be her second. And team foul number 2 on Sayre in the second half of play. Substitution now. And sitting down will be Dunlap, and back into the ballgame comes Raven Briscoe for Brian Richardson and the Lady Eagles dressed in their road maroon uniforms, white numerals and the white trim. 3-ball, Hussey couldn't get it to go. Weak side rebound taken away by Campbell. And now here comes Kylie Easter across the timeline. She'll leave it to Campbell in the corner. Wants another 3. This one's off the back of the iron. Doesn't go. Long rebound. Davenport. Jayden wants to run. She flies down the floor. Dribble, drive, glass shot. No. Ball tipped out. Pearson is there. And a run out now back the other way. Here comes Raven Briscoe for Sayre. Getting back quickly, Keely Hussey. She'll bat the ball free. It'll go out of bounds. And it was off of Sayre. So Mangum will get it back on the turnover. 6:17 left in the third quarter. Mangum trailing 27-16. Remember, it was an 8-0 run to begin the ball game for Sayre. Mangum got back in it, tied it at 10 at the end of 1, and then got outscored 14-6 in the second. Hussey, deep 3 here. Didn't get it to go. Not a good-looking shot there. Didn't get herself squared. And Sayre going to come back the other way on the offensive end. Briscoe, again, cut off as she tried to go inside. Now resets up top. She says, "You're going to give me that shot, I'll take it." Doesn't get it to go. And the flat-footed rebound taken away by Keely. Hussey on the run back the other way. Hussey weaving her way through traffic. Had the ball taken away by Carly Easter. There's those long arms. Carly now coming back the other way. Little bounce pass near side to Kylie. She'll get grabbed on the arm and go to the line to shoot 2. Reach-in foul going to be called on Nicole Rogers. That'll be number 2 on Nicole. And on Mangum, their first of the second half. By the way, Caitlin Huckabee is watching. Hello, Caitlin. How are things in Alva, America? At the free throw line, Kylie Easter. This is the first free throw of the ball game. It's good by Easter. 5:41 left in the third quarter, and the first free throw of the ball game, Dylan Fox. Some analysis, please. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound, though. Campbell, she'll spin, shoot, shot doesn't go. And the weak side rebound cleared away by Jayden Davenport.
I mean, I think it's just been a clean game on both sides of the ball. I mean, you know, Sayre doesn't really pressure. They just get in the passing lane,
Right.
So they don't really foul that much. They're just long and lanky, and they just pick off the ball. They don't have to come try and steal it from you, so I think that's what keeps Sayre out of foul trouble.
Davenport inside, ball swatted away by Pearson. Could have been a foul there. Loose basketball picked up by Carly Easter. Easter, a little hesitation dribble. She comes across the timeline. Now kicks it to Kylie. Open for 3, won't take it. Campbell in the corner, looks at the 3, and decides to reset to Kylie. 3 minutes gone by here in the third. It's being brought to you by 333 Dental. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. At the free throw line, Carly Easter, 15-footer, good. Carly Easter, first player in double figures. She's got 10, 30-16. Chad Hussey says, we better take a TO, baby. 4:46 left in the third. Mangum down by 14, 30-16. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some great choices on the lot right now. A 2016 Hyundai Veloster with 40,000 miles, one owner with automatic for $12,950. Or this 2013 Kia Optima with 99,000 miles for only $79.50. And this 2012 all-wheel drive Audi Q with leather and loaded for only $11,500. Call Jamie or Lacey right now, 706-5059. Or stop by 129 North Lewis Till in Mangum. Jamie's Auto Sales.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Well, on the loudspeakers, they're playing. It's the Cotton Eye Joe. I expect you at any time to get up and start cutting a rug here.
Yeah, I think I could get on the floor right in the middle and do a little dance for you.
You know, at some point, we're going to have to do that. I'm going to have to see you in action doing the Cotton Eye Joe. I mean, I just, you know, I'm trying to envision it in my mind, and it's just not there. I've got to see the actual thing. Mangum with the ball. Hadley Shelby going to go inside. Little teardrop shot. Didn't get it to go. Bowen the rebound in traffic. Her shot won't go, and Campbell going to clear it off for Sayre. Here's Kylie Easter coming across the timeline. Skips it over the top, and rolling it in for 2 will be Trinity Dunlap, who came into the ballgame out of the timeout for Sayre. Dunlap makes it 32-16, so now Sayre has doubled the ballgame, doubled the score. By the way, into the ball game, Emma Gerald. She'll go to Hadley Shelby. The shot doesn't fall. Rebound knocked off the leg of Carly Easter. And Mangum will get it back. Riley Woodson going to come in, and Davenport will set down for the Lady Tigers. 4:04 left here in this third quarter of play. Davenport over the top. She'll come to Shelby. Now to Gerald's. Look inside to Riley. Woodson, little drop step off the window. Shot won't go, and a foul going to be called. Savannah Pearson will pick up the personal. And on Savannah, that'll be her first of the night. And team foul number 3. We're talking about fouls. When you don't go inside a whole bunch, you don't get a lot of fouls either.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I like that matchup inside. Whenever she's in the ball game, you can get it in there and get to the rack and, get to the free throw line like that.
Riley Woodson with the members bounce and got it to go. It's 32-17. First free throw of the ball game at the 3:57 mark of quarter number 3 for Mangum. Second one for Woodson is good. So Riley knocked them both down. Mangum trailing 32-18. Ball tipped out of bounds, and they said it went off of Sayre last. So Mangum will get it back from Trinity Dunlap and the Lady Eagles. Mangum went on a run earlier. Lawana Weaver from down there in Texas says, make that comeback, Lady Tigers. Got folks in Texas, up in the Kansas City metro area, all over the world listening to the broadcast because it's basketball broadcast the way it should be. Gerald's inside, misses the shot, but got fouled, goes to the line, and gets a couple of opportunities here. Carly Easter will pick up her first personal of the night. And team number 4 called on Sayre. First one on the way. Gerald spins in and out. Emma will get one more. Dad a little vociferous and extra excited when his daughter is at the free throw line. Can't believe that ball spun out as well. Second one up and in. Mama, let your babies grow up to be free throw shooters. They'll win a lot of basketball games. Full court pressure defense now by Mangum. Handled easily by Carly Easter. Easter going to go inside, shoot over Woodson. Ball spins in and out. Rebound Pearson, and she'll bat it off the backboard and score. Savannah Pearson now with 8. And there's that length that we talked about. 34-19. Mangum trailing here, and they throw the basketball away. The cheerleader was open, but that pretty bow means that she's sitting on the sidelines and not playing. Tyson Morley, by the way, asking the cheerleaders to tuck their legs in along the sidelines. He doesn't want to get tripped by them. Carly Easter into the front court. What a great bounce pass to Pearson, and an easy 2 for Savannah. She's got 10 now, and the lead is 36-19. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Being brought to you by 333 Dental. Woodson trying to make the catch inside. Ball knocked out of her hands by Carly Easter. Substitutions now. Keely Hussey and Jade Laughlin into the ball game. Shelby sets down. So does Davenport. Mangum, 6 points in that second quarter on a couple of threes. Only 3 points here in this frame. Substitutions for Brian Richardson's club as Madison Dusick will come back in. Megan Kennedy, Raven Briscoe comes in as well. Emma Gerald's the inbounds pass. She'll go to Keeley at the right hash mark. Going to reset here on the near side to Laughlin. Jade thought about the 3, but won't take it. Now they find Riley inside. Woodson shot too strong. Put back by Rogers, won't go. And then Woodson battling inside with Pearson with a rebound. And instead it went off of Pearson. Mangum will get it back underneath their own window. 2:45 left here in the third quarter of play. Trailing by 17, 36-19. Gerald's looking, and there's those long arms again of Carly Easter. How do you play against that? What's the cure?
Against Easter, is that what you're saying?
The length of Easter, yeah.
You got to keep the ball away from her, first of all. I mean, all of the Sayre Lady Eagles, they're long and lanky, so just inside-out ball movement. I like the matchup inside, but there's a turnover, so you really can't.
Yeah, Rogers bounced it off of her own leg and double dribble. Dustin and Christina Locklear watching. Austin Simmons as well. Howdy, hi, Austin. Good to have you alongside, partner. And you too as well, Dustin and Christina. Weaving her way through traffic, clearing everybody out. Kylie Easter, then she'll kick it on the near side. Boy, wide open there was Dusick. Didn't take the shot. That is some discipline there. She's been instructed to make so many passes before anybody shoots. Now a force on the way. Doesn't go for Raven Briscoe. Ball loose underneath the basket, and Riley Woodson had it. Bounced it off her own foot and out of bounds. So getting it back will be Sayre underneath their own glass. 2:13 left in the third period. Boys game coming up after this one. Hope that you'll stick and stay for it. Should be a lot of fun. Inbounds pass caught by Dusick, and from point-blank range, it won't go down. Rebound taken away by Rogers. Nicole into the front court to Gerald's. Now the reverse here on the near side to Hussey. Inside to Riley from 8. Turnaround jump shot won't go down, and the rebound going to be cleared away by Sayre. One and done for Mangum. 1:50 left here in this third quarter of play. Pearson from 15, and she'll knock it down. Savannah Pearson. A dozen now in the ball game for the long, lanky one. Holly Fight has checked in. Hello, Holly. Good to have you alongside, my friend. Look forward to working with you. 90 seconds left here in this third quarter of play. Mangum desperate for points. They trail 38-19. Hussey in traffic to Laughlin. Jade to the free throw line. 15-footer. Back of the iron. No. Rebound. Woodson had it. Lost it. Kylie Easter will get it into the front court. And here's a run out for Briscoe. She'll stop. Pop. Get the ball knocked out of her hands. Keely Hussey can't hold on to it. Good defense, though, by Mangum to get back and not give up the cheapy one. Riley Woodson will sit down. Back into the ballgame now for Mangum. Will come Nicole Rogers. 70 seconds left in the third frame. It's been brought to you by our good friends over there at 333 Dental. Easter the inbounds pass. That's Carly to Kylie. Now a three ball dialed up, top of the arc. Dunlap well off the mark. Rebound put back Campbell. Mangum not blocking out. Campbell now 5 of the quarter, 7 of the ballgame. And the lead, the biggest of the night now, is at 21, 40-19. Davenport inside, ball knocked free, and it will still be Mangum basketball. Check the 5 on the floor. We've got Jaden Bowen, Emmett Geralds, Nicole Rogers, Keely Hussey, and Jade Laughlin. Ball goes off of Rogers on the inbounds play, and it's an easy steal. And Coach Hussey just kind of puts his head down and gives a big sigh in that kind of night. Carly Easter into the front court, and she'll go here to Campbell off the dribble penetration. Brene stopping, comes up short, and on the rebound, she'll get called for a push. Brene Campbell's third foul of the night. Team foul number 5 called on Sayre in this second half of play. Substitutions on both sides of the floor as into the ball game for the first time tonight. Young Ms. Lindsay, her first appearance of the evening. Had a couple of substitutions as well for Brian Richardson. We were checking those and couldn't see that it was Lindsay who had checked into the ball game for Mangum. So into the contest now. Honesty Crosby. And Honesty. We love the spelling of Honesty's first name. Makes me think of the Billy Joel song as well. Davenport Bowen inside. Couldn't get the shot to go down. And Easter with a rebound. That's Carly into the front court. 10 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. That's McKenna Arnold with the ball, and she'll get called for a travel. That was not Arnold, I'm sorry. That was Trinity Dunlap instead. So Dunlap with the travel and the turnover for Mangum. Hussey trying to beat the clock here. Quickly into the front court. Laughlin sets, fires, 3! And it goes down from about 29 feet away. Brian Richardson said, doot, 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 doot. Looked like a walk on the wild side. So Mangum with a 3. As time expired, 40-22. It's an 18-point lead for Sayre on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
Christine Kendall Shandy is watching the broadcast. Hello. And Charles Stowe says, I am watching. Wow. That kind of sounds ominous. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, never mind. All right, it'll be Sayre ball to begin the fourth quarter of play, and that is Kylie Easter with the basketball. As Sayre is in their road maroon uniforms with the white numerals and the white trim, little silver splashing in as well. Carly Easter going to go baseline, dump it late to Campbell, who scores. Bernay now with 9. Great give there by Easter. A selfish play indeed. Laughlin, Davenport, along with Lively, who put up the 15-footer, couldn't get it to go. Keely Hussey, all out on the floor, along with Emma Geralds for Mangum. Trailing 42-22, that 20-point lead, the biggest of the night now for Sayre. Force the ball inside to Pearson. Good defense by Keeley. Hussey back the other way. She'll kick left side. 3-ball. Geralds, no. Rebound battled for it. A great job by Lively to keep it alive. Picked up by Keeley. Hussey burrows her way through a couple of defenders. Ball loose on the floor. And it was touched by, well, it looked like it was touched by Kylie Easter. And Tyson Morley made the call, and then Bryce Sellers said, "Not so fast, my friend," and they reverse it. So it'll be Mangum basketball. Lindsay Lively, Jaden Davenport now comes back in. Jaden Bowen, Keely Hussey, and Jade Laughlin out on the floor for the Lady Tigers. Lively fakes the 3, now skips it over the top. Good catch by Laughlin in traffic. At the right hash mark, Davenport puts it into high gear, finds Bowen in the middle of the paint, and a little chippy goes in for Jaden Bowen. First 2 of the ball game for Bowen, and it's 42-24. 6:40 left in the ball game. First of 2 here on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. And the first of a week long of basketball on the affiliates as well. Campbell forcing inside, and Bernay in double digits. She's got 11, and the lead 44-24. We're back at it on Thursday night at Burns Flat Dill City for a pair of ball games. Friday night, come back here as Laughlin goes inside and scores. Jade now with 5 in the ball game. Friday and Saturday night, we will be here for a pair of ball games. It's Merritt on Friday, Navajo on Saturday, and then the regular season will conclude next Tuesday night over at Hobart. Timeout going to be taken by Brian Richardson. 5:56 left of the ball game. 44-26. Sayre in front of Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
He's Dylan Fox. I'm Michael Barnes, and we're glad to have you alongside wherever you may be listening or watching tonight on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. 5:45 left of the ball game. Sayre 44-26. Campbell on the baseline underneath the basket. Hello to Mary Lambert watching our broadcast tonight on OKSports.tv. Kylie Easter between the 2 circles. I think if you're Brian Richardson, you're a little content to run some clock right now, aren't you there, Mr. Fox?
Yeah, I think so, especially with your starters in the game, and just like that,
A three ball, yeah, that 3-ball by Kylie Easter doesn't go. She winds up with the basketball. Carly Easter says, "I'll have a 3. Thank you." And it's good. Baker's dozen 13 now for Carly Easter. And that makes it 47-26. Davenport into the front court to Bowen. Now back out top. They'll go to Laughlin in the corner. Boy, Davenport got smacked in the face. Carly Easter called for the foul. And Brian Richardson, you can hear him on our microphones. He said, and I'm quoting now, "Dadgummit, just play some defense." So Easter with her second foul of the night. That'll be 6 called on Sayre. Campbell will sit down. Also taking his seat will be Dunlap. As back into the ball game now will come Madison Dusick and Raven Briscoe for Sayre. Bounce pass to Davenport. Now in the corner, Lively. She'll go back to Chayton. Dribble drive. Shot over Pearson. Doesn't get it to go on the weak side rebound. Taken away by Madison Dusick. Bobby Harper says, come on, Lady Tigers. Tick, 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 tick. Running out of time here. Davenport going to get called for a foul out high. Tried to come up with a steal, but ran into the body of Raven Briscoe instead. So on Davenport, that'll be her first of the night. And team out number 2 on Mangum in the second half. Inbounds pass, Kylie Easter. Kylie with a left-handed dribble coming across the timeline. Trying to go baseline, gets a clear out, and then kicks right side. And a foul going to be called, blocking foul going to be called on Mangum. Let's see who Bryce Sutter's tickets, and he tells us it'll go on Lindsay Lively, number 1 on Lindsay, and 3 on Mangum in the second half. That's on the floor. No free throws here. 4:35 left of the ball game. Inbounds pass, Carly Easter. And again, we see those long arms there making that catch over a Mangum defender. Dribble given up out high by Dusick. Needs some help. Wants that 5-second count. She'll find Kylie. Now a kick on the left side, and going to get a push as Kylie Easter let go of the basketball. Maybe on Davenport, give it her body language. Team out of her 4 called on Mangum, and it is on Jaden. 2 quick ones now on Jaden. Hadley Shelby set to check back into the ball game. They didn't get her to the table in time, so she'll come in at the next dead ball. Dusick, the inbounds pass, and she walked. Good defense inside there by Jaden Jaden Bowen on the defensive end. Lindsay Lively as well. Lively will sit down. Riley Woodson will take her place. Hadley Shelby will come in, and she'll take Bowen's spot. 4:19 left of the ball game. Keeley bringing it across the timeline. Great crowd on hand tonight, by the way. I believe I saw somewhere where this is homecoming. Davenport to Hussey. Now Shelby at the free throw line. 15-footer. Good. Hadley Shelby knocking down the little bunny. 6 of the ball game for Hadley. And that'll make it 47-28, midway point, quarter number 4. District pairings already announced. You're playing for pride now. I mean, you know where you're going to play. There's a 3 by Pearson. And Savannah will knock it down. 15 now in the ball game for Savannah Pearson. And we've seen her be a thorn in the side inside with that long, lanky body, but then she knocks down a 3. How about that? 3:35 left of the ball game. Mangum down by 22, 50-28. It's a good pass there by Davenport to Woodson. Prior to it, a holding foul going to be called on Sayre, and they've called it on Brene Campbell. That'll be 4 on Brene. Team number 7 on Sayre. So a 1-1 now for the Lady Tigers. Madison Dusick will come back in, and Campbell will sit down. And Laughlin sitting down for Mangum. And it's back into the ball game. Riley Woodson for the Lady Tigers. So it's Woodson, Rogers, Hussey, Davenport, and Shelby. Free throw, no good. As Davenport missed that one. Rebound battled for. We'll get a jump ball. Carly Hussey tied up by Carly Hussey, but Carly Easter tied up by Keely Hussey. Davenport to inbound. 3:27 left of the ball game. She'll come to Shelby. Hadley, little ball fake, goes inside from 8. Teardrop, went 7. Rebound cleared off by Sayre. And again, if you're the Lady Eagles, tick, 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 run clock every possession. Now going to get a carry called. I believe they call that a cash and carry. That's a joke, son. Timeout going to be taken by Sayre. 3:16 left in the ball game. 50-28. Trails Classic Hit 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
The all-new Mangum Drug Company is now open at 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum. Owners John and Katie Murray are ready to serve you with manager pharmacist Mackenzie Oden. Mangum Drug will be providing pharmacy services, health and beauty aids, gifts, cards, complete pharmacy including medication therapy management and immunizations, including a convenient drive-through. That's the all-new Mangum Drug Company. Give them a call at 782-2195.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Well, it doesn't exactly exude belt buckles and cowboy boots and Wranglers and pearl snap shirts, but What about this? Can you do the cha-cha slide?
Yeah, I think I can do that. They play this at the dance hall we go to. So they don't just play country music, so I can dance to this a little bit.
Dance hall? What are we watching? An episode of Gunsmoke now?
Well,
the dance hall. I love it.
I don't want to call it a bar on radio, but
my 20-year-old fellow broadcaster. You're not even 20 yet, are you?
No.
Fellow broadcaster going to the dance hall, Miss Kitty. Thank you very much. Does Festus ever show up? I'm just curious. There's a three by Davenport, halfway down, wouldn't stay. Rebound put back. Woodson fouled. Riley to the line to shoot two. I've got to ask, is that foul called on Madison Dusick? That'll be her first, and 8 now called on Sayre. Have you ever on MeTV watched an episode of Gunsmoke? I'm just curious.
I don't think I have, no.
You've not lived in, young man. Riley Woodson, first one comes up short. She'll get one more. Festus, Miss Kitty. Of course, the sheriff, Dylan. I think maybe named after you.
Probably.
You were named after him. Matt Dillon. Missed shot, but rebound cleared away by Mangum. And there's Riley Woodson. A little spinneroonie, knocking it down. A pirouette, if you will. 50-30, 2:35 left of the ball game. Carly Easter into the front court. And first quarter, she attacks the basket on a play like that, but here she'll simply let clock run. And it's this one, about the only thing left to be decided is the outcome. Collision out high, my goodness. Ball knocked free, but picked up by Pearson. Slow to give it up, Raven Briscoe. Boy, Briscoe still writhing in pain. And help me out here a little bit, Mr. Fixes bodies and works on them and stuff. What happened there?
I can't really see what she's grabbing at. It might be her lower leg. She might have just knocked knees whenever they came off that screen right there and just hit knees maybe.
Well, that is a painful, painful process when you do bang somebody else's knee. But if it's equal force, how come one person goes down and the other one keeps going?
It just hit her on the right spot, I guess.
Well, as we hear the Hollies and a long, cool woman in a black dress on the PA, music you can hear with Michael in the Morning, Monday through Fridays, 6 to 9 on Classic Hits 97.7. We'll take a timeout and check on the welfare of the young lady, Raven Briscoe from Sayre, after this.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Well, it looked like they were working on that left knee during that timeout. Would you concur?
Yeah, I agree. And I never like looking at the knee injuries because you never know if it's, the ACL or MCL or anything like that. So that's always the worst whenever you see a coach checking a knee like that. And she seems to be in a lot of pain.
Well, she is. Brian Richardson going to pick her up and carry her off the floor. Stacy Wilson out there as well. Boy, you hate to see that young lady in that kind of pain. Our good friend Brad Gilbert has checked us out here on the intranet. Going to have you alongside of the wide world web. We don't have to say that anymore, right? WWWP. I hear that all the time. Folks say triple W. We already know that. That's passe. That's like 20 years ago, right?
Yeah, I think it's a given at this point that if you're going to put it in there, it's going to be www. something.
2:17 left of the ball game, 50-30. This one had been cruising along at a rapid pace. It has kind of gone to a snail's pace. 7:40 now on a Tuesday evening. By the way, it'll be a truncated version of Michael in the morning, in case you're making morning plans. I have to be in Oklahoma City at 8:30 tomorrow morning. And then Ponca City after that. Mentioned the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. I'll be halfway home tomorrow. There's a steal and a run out. Davenport flying down the floor, laying it up. Couldn't get it to go. Ball tipped out. There to rebound it. Keeley. Hussey's shot won't go. Woodson tried it. That won't fall. Another opportunity for Davenport. It won't go, but she got fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Well, it's kind of Lionel Richie and the Commodores. Not once, not twice, but 3 times the lady. Bryce Sellers going to tell us the foul was called on. Ryan Richardson now got another kid that's hurt. Trinity Dunlap, number 1 on Trinity. She's a player that is in some pain. Brian walks all the way out to the three-point arc on the other club's end. Dunlap apparently going to be okay. Wow. Getting rough and tumble here late in the ball game. Minute 58 left. Davenport shoots 2. First won't go. Jaden will get one more. 20-point ball game. Minute 58 remaining. Second one on the way from Davenport, and this one is good. So Davenport 1 of 2 from the foul line. And Jaden now with 4 points. Substitutions now as we'll get a foul on the inbounds play. Keely Hussey. That's her third. Remember, Hussey picked up 2 fouls in the first 30 seconds of the ball game. So some new bodies out there now for Mangum as we see Lindsay Lively back out there. Also checking back in Jade Laughlin, Emma Geralds, Holly Monroe, and the funnel that, or Allie Monroe, not Holly, and Jaden Bowen is coming to the ball game as well. Meantime, Coach Richardson club content to run clock here with the lob it inside Easter, backdoor glass, and got it. Carly Easter now with 15 in the ball game. 52-31, 90 seconds left. Game number 2 coming up about 10 minutes or so after this one. Gerald's for 3. Emma's shot won't go. Battle for the rebound, and coming away with it will be Dusick. Madison now needs some help. Ball taken away, and the shot put up by Emma Gerald. She'll get fouled on the arm, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Carly Easter will pick up the personal. That'll be 3 on Carly, and team foul number 10 called on Sayre. So it'll send to the free throw line Emma Geralds to shoot a couple. Emma 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. Bobby Harper says, and I'm quoting now, "Them girls have a great season, win or lose." First free throw all the way. Geralds goes in, and Emma will get one more. Actually, she missed the first one and made the second. So Geralds makes it 52-32. As we play out the string here in quarter number 4. Carly Easter, little jab step inside. By the way, we talked about the postseason. Sayre will go to Moreland for the district. You know where the regional is? Ponca City.
Oh my gosh.
I will be in Ponca City tomorrow. I know how far Ponca City is from these neck of the woods, if you will. Got to get an official's timeout so some new folks can come in there. Honesty Crosby's come back into the ball game. Riley Koval has come in. Also checking in for the first time tonight, Bailey Seymour. And we also see out on the floor McKenna Arnold for Sayre.
And any 2 top 8 teams that drew Sayre, they're going to have their hands full because they slow the ball game down. They're long, lanky. And whenever you slow the game down like that, you cut the game in about half. So
Honesty knocking one down from outside. Honesty Crosby. She'll make it 54-32. 20 seconds left of the ball game. Lob inside to Bowen. Jaden going to get tied up, and we'll get a jump ball in the air. Going to point the way of Sayre, so they'll get it with 15 seconds left. See, they just don't run out the clock here. I would not think that Brian Richardson would want them to shoot again. And it'll end that way. 54-32. The victory for Sayre's Lady Eagles. They win it tonight by 22. 54-32, your final score. Sayre over Mangum. We're back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas where they say, go Tigers.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm excited. We say hi to our friends all over the country and all over the world. And one of my dear friends and a young man that I miss desperately and wish he did not live so far away, Brian George has joined us tonight. Brian, it's been far too long. Brian George, as I mentioned, a dear friend and a broadcast partner from the northwest part of the state. We did a state championship football game years ago involving the Shattuck Indians, and we actually had on apparel that it said Shattuck on it, and we went to a restaurant there in Oklahoma City, and the waitress said, and I'm quoting now, "Where's Shattuck?" True story. Brian, love to you and your family, and thanks for joining us tonight. All right, here are your totals. Mangum loses it by a final score of 54-32. 9 in the victory, or in the loss, rather, for Nicole Rogers, all from behind the arc and all in the first half of play. Give a half a dozen to Hadley Shelby, 5 to Jade Laughlin. 4 in the ball game for Jaden Davenport, Riley Woodson with 4, and 2 apiece for Emma Geralds and Jaden Bowen. Mangum again just 32 points in the ball game, 5 of 11 from the free throw line. Meantime, on the other side of the ledger, Brian Richardson, 3 players in double figures. Savannah Pearson and Carly Easter both with 15 apiece. 11 in the victory for Brene Campbell, 6 for Raven Briscoe. Give 4 on the night to Trinity Dunlap. Honesty Crosby with 2, and 1 in the ball game for Kylie Easter. And you talked about the fact that they don't really try to challenge you when it comes to reaching for balls and whatnot. They're content to play outside. This was a ball game that Sayre shot 2 free throws. 2 free throws in the ball game for the Lady Eagles. Mangum on the night they shot 11, and most of that came in the second half of play. In fact, all of those 11 shots came in the second half of play. You just don't see ball games like that anymore.
No, you definitely don't. And the Sayre Lady Eagles, they don't have an overwhelming per se defense. They are just in the pass. Yeah, they're just in the passing lanes. They're right there on you whenever you get the ball. They'll back off and they just contain. They're just so long they don't have to get out on you. And like you said, they hardly fouled, and that'll definitely help them going into the playoffs.
All right, final score, one final time. Mangum on the short end of the scoreboard with Sayre losing 54-32. Stick and stay. Game number 2 is coming up. We've got the boys from each school on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1-bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
All right, welcome back to Mangum as we get set for the second half of our double hitter here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. As it'll be the Eagles of Sayre taking on the Mangum Tigers. Mangum, again, this week ranked in the top 20 in the OSSA poll, third straight week that has occurred. They debuted a couple of weeks ago at number 20. In the last 2 weeks, they have been at number 19. But again, the district pairings have already been announced, so you're just kind of playing for pride, and you want to be playing when the final 8 teams are playing. That's where you really would like to find yourself ranked. So it'll be interesting to see Brad Kaufman's club taking on a team that loves to get up and down the floor in Nathan Pennypacker's bunch. And I got tickled. Our good friend Tyson Morley, one of the officials here tonight, he and Bryce Sellers, Tyson came over and said, look, I tried to get a charge call for you so you could do your infamous call, and it just wasn't there. And I said, oh, this one will have at least one charge in it. And so I told him I'd make sure that when I made the call, he would be able to hear it. By the way, retro uniforms tonight there for the Mangum Tigers, Dylan Fox.
Yeah, the warm-ups they're the little old school. So Miss Carney over here said that those were the ones the boys wore whenever she was in high school. So
I'm surprised the Moths haven't eaten them up then. It's amazing that they're still intact. By the way, the starting five for the Eagles: Colt Merrick and Chase Logan, Cooper Rhodes, Luke Crompton, and Cooper Kaufman. So again, it's Merrick, Logan, and Rhodes, Crompton, and Kaufman. The starting five for Sayre in the road maroon uniforms with the white numerals and the white and gray trim. Meantime, the starting five for Mangum being introduced in their home white uniforms with the outline numerals and Mangum across the chest. They'll go with Dion Dickey and Bryson Williams, joined by Lamar James, Isaiah Reed, and Colton Laughlin. So it's Williams, Reed, and Dickey, along with Laughlin and James, the starting five for head coach Nathan Pennypacker and the Mangum Tigers. And they will matriculate on the right end of your listening and or viewing device in the first half of play. So how many dunks on the night for Bryson?
Man, I think he's due for a couple.
Okay. And he has, in the ball games that we've had recently, has dunked. But again, keep in mind, Mangum has not played at home since January the 6th. So everything has been on the road. Nice crowd on hand tonight. If he is able to throw down with authority, then this place will go bunkers.
You know, I don't think there's many tips he would lose against just about anybody in the state. I think he could go up against quite a few people and win.
Of course, he's signed to play college football at NEO in Miami. Basketball just kind of keeping him in shape for football, and tap going to be controlled by Mangum. And we go to work. Lamar James will walk it across the timeline. That'll be one of the few times we will say that throughout the course of the evening. Isaiah Reed looking inside. Out top, it's Colton. Laughlin sets, fires three. Back of the iron doesn't go. Reed there to grab the rebound. Ball knocked out of his hands by Chase Logan. And already you can hear Nathan Pennypacker working the officials. By the way, did you see the ejection of Mike Boynton of Oklahoma State on Saturday against Baylor? That was great stuff there. There's that trapping defense all over the floor. Merrick going to go inside, lays it up over Williams. Doesn't get the shot to go down. Bryson with a rebound, and Lamar back the other way. Lamar stopping, leaves it left side. Dickey, three ball on the way. No, rebound in traffic. Williams. Bryson puts it up, gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Well, the other one was kind of played out on the perimeter, the girls' game. No, this one won't. This will be high flying and inside. Merrick picks up the personal number one on Colt, number one on Sayre. Bryson to the line to shoot two. First one for Williams. Wouldn't have counted. He was standing on the line. He'll get one more. How does that happen? How do you not know where you are? Second free throw for Williams. That one, he tried to bank it in. Colton tried to keep it alive and did. Good job by Laughlin. Williams now here on the near side. Stopping, popping, glass, and got it. Williams says, I'll get a little bit closer and just simply lay it in. 2-0. Mangum on top. That had gone by in the first. Brought to you by Golden Age Apartments in Mangum. Spin move outside. Cooper Kaufman trying to clear space. Isaiah Reed right in his back pocket. Now out on the right wing. That's Chase Logan. Back up top, they'll find Colt Merrick. Dribble penetration here by Cooper Kaufman. Shot won't go. He got fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. And disgusted with the call, Nathan Pennypacker. Lamar James, the personal. That'll be one on him and one called on Mangum. So Kaufman to the line to shoot a couple now for Sayre. 6:46 left in the first. First one for Kaufman, good. Cooper will get one more. We've got Cooper Kaufman and Cooper Rhodes. And if you start singing Taco, putting on the Ritz, we'll have those that look like Gary Cooper. Second one up, in. Kaufman makes it a 2-2 ball game. 6:40 left in the first quarter of play, and the Millennials' head is spinning around like a record. 3 ball goes. How about Trey Dickey, living up to his moniker. Trey for 3, and that'll make it 5-2. Kaufman back the other way, slides to a stop, got away with it. Boy, an opportunity inside for Merrick, and he didn't take it. Now a spin move inside, ball knocked out of the hands of Chase Logan. And getting it back underneath their own glass will be Sayre. Nathan Pennypacker again having a conversation with Tyson Morley. 6:20 left in the first. Ball out, no man's land, taken away by Lamar. James, the run out, dribble, hit it off the bottom of the backboard. Saved by Laughlin to Dickey for 3. No. Lamar high to get the rebound and a reset for Mangum. Bounce pass near side Laughlin. Colton, little jab step. Now going to go baseline. Gives up the dribble. Kicks it back over the top to Lamar. Lamar. And you can hear Coach Pennypacker in front of us say back it out and reset. Laughlin for 3, right side. That's an air ball. And the rebound going to be collected on the weak side by Colt Merrick. Not sure that's the sequence that Nathan Pennypacker was looking for there. Into the front court. Little spin move there for Cooper Kaufman. Puts it up and goes. Cooper a little clap at the end of it. Wanted to make sure that everybody knew that he was here and in the house. 5-4, Mangum by 1. 5:25 left in the first period of play. Isaiah up top to Dickey. Now to Laughlin. Reed gets it back, left side 3, didn't get it to go. Lamar with a weak side rebound and a reset now for Mangum. By the way, Ton L. Christian says, Yakup, that means 3. Laughlin inside, shot wouldn't roll down, and the rebound Cooper Rhodes. Dion Dickey, quick up off the bench. He'll come in at the next dead ball for Nathan Pennypacker. Kaufman, spin move, inside, jump stop. Now he'll go back out top. 3 ball, woefully short there. May have been partially tipped. Luke Crompton. Reed now into the front court. He'll go to Dion, and that's a travel. Yep. Latrana Fulbright. Nice tray. If you're not careful, you look at that, it says, look, you think it's nice try, but there's an E in there. Mangum going to turn it over. Isaiah Reed setting down. And Dion Dickey into the ballgame. So we're Dickey squared with James, Laughlin, and Williams on the floor for Mangum. Cooper Kaufman, who runs the show for this group from Sayre, falls to the floor, keeps the dribble alive. Now has the ball taken away by Trey, and Dickey wants to run. Mangum with numbers. Trey stops, leaves it out top. Dion fakes the 3. He'll penetrate, go off the glass too hard. Rebound in traffic. Bryson and Williams will put it up and in. Bryson Williams with 4 in the early going, and Mangum leads it 7-4. 4:15 left in the first quarter of play. Colt Merrick giving up the dribble, needs some help. Kaufman will give it to him at the timeline. Now he'll go inside and get grabbed. Oh no, a jump ball. Good defense on that weak side by Lamar James. A little double team between he and Dion, and on that weak side trap, jump ball. Inbounding it will be Cooper Rhodes. Brad Kaufman's club trailing by 3. 2 for Logan goes. A little follow through, a little splish, a little splash, and it's 7-6. Midway point, quarter number 1. Our first quarter brought to us by good friends over there at Golden Age Apartments in Mangum. There's a deep 3. Doesn't go for Dion Dickey, but the putback by Bryson Williams. A man amongst boys. He'll lay it up and in. Mangum on top, 9-6. 3:45 and running in the first quarter of play. Crossover out high. Chase Logan. Shot doesn't go. Putback wouldn't fall for Merrick. Rebound by Trey. He'll go inside. Little scoop shot and score. Trey Dickey. 5 in the ball game for Dickey. 11-6. Mangum on top. 3:25 left in the first quarter. Kaufman into the front court. Ball knocked out of his hands. Reset out high. Ball fake. Logan had it knocked out of his hands by Bryson. Williams dribble. Drive. Goes inside. Lays it up. Doesn't count. He walked. Bryson was trying to get his steps down so he could go Dunkalicious, but couldn't get the steps down, and Bryson will sit down and Luke Rogers will take his place. Bryson talking about how bad he wanted to throw that one down. If I said Chocolate Thunder, would you know who I'm referring to? Think about it while we see the dribble penetration by Rhodes. Cooper's shot doesn't go down. Balls all over the bodies all over the floor. No call. Back the other way. Here comes Lamar. James in the corner. He'll find Laughlin. Dumps it to Rogers. Luke, kick pass over the top. Got tipped, ball free, locked out of bounds, and it was last touched by Sayre. So Chocolate Thunder, any idea?
I feel like I should know.
Yeah, you should.
But I'm coming up blank.
Daryl Dawkins. Massive center for the Philadelphia 76ers. Really one of the first ones to ever shatter a backboard. Lake Crosby has come into the ball game. Walker Moeller as well for Sayre. Colton Laughlin going to go baseline all the way to the rack. He'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot two. Dr. Dunk. Reach-in foul called on Cooper Rhodes, his first. And team foul number 2 called on Sayre. And it was on the floor, much to the chagrin of Nathan Pennypacker. Lob, Laughlin, back to Trey, sets, fires, 3, no. And the rebound going to be taken away by Chase Logan. Logan then had the ball knocked out of his hands, saved by Rogers to Trey. Trey going to lose it. The ball goes out of bounds and off of the body, they said, of Walker Moeller. And again, we're starting to see that frenetic play, that hair on fire play, and now they're going to overturn the call. Nathan Pennypacker explaining to Tyson Morley, how can he make that call? He's on the other side of the floor. You're looking right down the line. Come on, step up, take control, be in charge. Cooper Kaufman into the front court. Kaufman, ball slapped free. Well, look at Lamar James all over him. Kaufman going to go inside. Ball swatted away by Colton Laughlin. He said, get that stuff out of here. Back the other way, Dickey slides to a stop, and he got the goal. Well, I can tell you this. Sayre does not want to get into a track meet right now. I think Brad Kaufman telling his club that as Trey Dickey will come to the sideline and sit down and not happy about it. And Isaiah Reed comes back into the ballgame now for Mangum. Cooper Kaufman, the inbounds pass. Kaufman walking across the timeline with Lamar James. A little push off there, got away with it. Now Kaufman with space, puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go. Luke Rogers with the rebound, and Mangum wants a run. Lamar James, though, gets a whoa Nelly from Nathan Pennypacker. 2 minutes left in the first quarter of play. A little weave, little Harlem Globetrotters. As Colton Laughlin has it up top, dribbles inside, gets a screen from Rogers, shot won't go, and an offensive foul going to be called here. Break out the man, give me the bugle section. Charge is the call, and Morley hurt us. Foul on Laughlin, his first, team foul number 2 called on Mangum. Bryson Williams hurt us on the bench as well. Back the other way, that ball's off the leg of Cooper Rhodes, got away with a double dribble. Rhodes underneath the basket. Ball fake, skips it right side. 3 ball, Moeller, Walker's shot no good. Weak side rebound, slapped away. And a foul going to be called and will send Cooper Rhodes to the free throw line. Foul on Luke Rogers, going to be his first. And team foul number 3 called on Mangum. Bryson Williams set to come in after the first of 2 free throws from Cooper Rhodes. Minute 40 left in the first. Rhodes first, line drive, good. Cooper will get one more. Sayre, 3 of 3 from the line. Now it's Colton Laughlin who sets down, not Luke Rogers. Second one on the way. Oh, he pulled the string, missed that one. Rogers with the rebound. Rhodes 1 of 2 on the free throw attempts. Mangum on top, 11-7. Roll them if you got them, boys. Minute 30 left in the first quarter of play. Isaiah up top to Rogers. Luke here on the near side to Lamar. Bryson begging for the ball inside, but instead it's Dion Dickey out high. Dion now will get it to Bryson. Draws the double team. Kicks it back to Dion. 3 ball on the way. Dickey got it. Dion Dickey. He'll make it 14-7 and 1:05 left in the first quarter of play. It's been brought to you by our good friends over there at the Golden Age Apartments in Mangum. Little bounce pass inside, wrap around to Lake Crosby. Crosby going to give it back now to Cooper Rhodes. That ball came loose. May have been partially blocked. Isaiah Reed into the front court to Rogers. Luke resets to Dion. Now Lamar sets, fires 3, back of the iron, no. And the rebound, good job of blocking out that time by Chase Logan. Looked like Bryson was going to come away with it. Logan now into the front court. He'll go to Moeller. Moeller here on the near side. Cooper Rhodes dribble, penetration, nothing there. Kicks it back out behind the arc to Logan for three. No. Dion Dickey the rebound. Lamar James with a run out. James crosses over, goes inside. A little scoop shot, doesn't get it to go. Bryson High to get the rebound. He'll turn, spin, shoot, and score. Bryson Williams. 8 points in the first quarter for Williams. 16-7, Mangum on top. 10 seconds left, first quarter of play. Clearing space out high. Walker Moeller. Moeller to Rhodes. Cooper. Got to check the clock. Now a deep three. Moeller, front of the iron, no. The quarter will come to an end with Mangum on top. 16-7. Tigers in front of the Eagles at the end of one on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit WOSC.edu.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some great choices on the lot right now. A 2016 Hyundai Veloster with 40,000 miles, one owner with automatic for $12,950. Or this 2013 Kia Optima with 99,000 miles for only $79.50. And this 2012 all-wheel drive Audi Q with leather and loaded for only $11,500. Call Jamie or Lacey right now, 706-5059. Or stop by 129 North Lewis Till in Mangum. Jamie's Auto Sales.
I'd like to be the guy that invented the coach's stool, because everybody's got them now. See what I'm saying? The coach's stool. Yeah, every game you watch, NBA, college, high school, doesn't make any difference. Got the coach's stool going on. Mangum on top at the end of one, 16-7. They got 8 points in that first quarter from Bryson Williams and 5 from Trey Dickey. Colton Laughlin, Trey Dickey, Dion Dickey, Lamar James and Bryson Williams to begin the second period for Mangum, matriculating on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Home white uniforms with the black outline numerals and Mangum across the chest, orange and black trim. Sayre in their road maroon with the white numerals and the white trim will get the 5 on the floor there. Oh, what a solid screen there by Colton. He'll roll off of it. Now kick it out on the wing for Trey for three. Got it! Trey Dickey. 8 in the ball game for Trey. Inbounds pass, Luke Crompton, who got thundered on that screen by Laughlin on the offensive end. Into the front court, Chase Logan. Logan, Crompton, they're all out there, along with Cooper Rhodes, also out on the floor for Coach Kaufman as the ball taken away by Bryson and then re-stolen by Lake Crosby. Crosby going to dribble, drive, kick, left side, collision, ball free, picked up. Logan chases shot, no good. Rebound and a run out for Dion. Good job by Laughlin on the outlet pass and a better job defensively. Oh, let me tell you about that play by Walker Moeller. Great job by Moeller to get back defensively. 7:11 left in the first half. 19-7. Mangum on top by a dozen. Substitution out. Colt Merrick going to come back in. Setting down for the Eagles is Cooper Rhodes. So Trey Dickey to inbound. He'll lob it to Colton. Laughlin had the shot partially blocked and now taken away. And now another steal. This is Dion. He'll go back to Colton. Shot won't go. Laughlin tries again, gets fouled, and will go to the line to shoot two. Oh, I tell you what, Colton, Laughlin, and Chase Logan. Get after it. Rock him. Suck him. Robots. Foul on Logan is first. And team foul number 3 called on Sayre. So Laughlin to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Mangum 0 for 2 in the first quarter, now 1 for 3 on the night from the foul line. Laughlin will get one more. 7:01 left in the first half of play. Mangum by a baker's dozen, 13, making 14, as that one will go down. 21-7, Mangum. Here in this first half of play. Great defense on the inbounds play. Trey Dickey will take it away. He'll go to Dion. Colton asking for it again. He'll go inside. Ball fake. Shot won't go. Rebound put back up in Bryson Williams. Boy, with the two bigs inside, Sayre can't do anything. Timeout taken by the Eagles. 6:45 left in the half. They trail 23-7. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
6:45 left in the first half of play. Mangum on top, 23-7. So we're doing basketball on Friday night. It's St. Valentine's Day. Are we interfering with anything for you?
No, no play for me. I'll be here.
All right. Well, maybe the president of your fan club, Katie Carney, will get you something. Inbounds pass, run out, wide open. Kaufman, and look at Mangum get back defensively. Kaufman's got to take that ball all the way to the rack, even if they are chasing from behind. And he knew it. He looked at his dad who coaches the team, and Brad's like, you know better than that. Inbounds pass out in space, and finally going to be picked up by a streaking Lamar James, who'll go up and lay it in. How fast are these guys, huh? Give me a 4x100 team, and I'll kick your butt. 25-7, Mangum on top. 6:25 left in the first half of play. And again, there's that speed. Is Trey Dickey going to take it away? Trey back the other way. Doesn't have the numbers, doesn't care. Kicks 3-ball. Laughlin. Yes! Colton Laughlin. 5 of the ball game for Colton. The lead is now 28-7. 6:05 left in the first half of play. Ball knocked free. Colt Merrick will get it this time. He'll reset to Cooper Kaufman. Cooper off the dribble penetration, hangs, bangs, goes glass, and scores. Cooper Kaufman with a half a dozen, trying to keep his club close. 28-9. Dickey or Lamar James off balance on the other end, couldn't get it to go. Bryson got the rebound, got slapped on the hand, didn't get the call. Lake Crosby into the front court. Crosby needing help. He'll find it out on the wing. That's Walker Moeller. Moeller leaves it left side. 3-ball. Luke Crompton around the rim, didn't go. Bryson with a rebound, and Williams and company will slow it down per head coach Nathan Pennypacker. Wasn't happy with that defensive effort that time. Laughlin to James. Now to Dickey for 3. Trey back in the iron. No. Rebound tapped out. Good play there by Walker Moeller. And he'll go to Kaufman. Cooper coming across the timeline. Little spin move. Picked up by Lamar James. James with a steal and a run out. Nobody with him. And he'll dribble, drive, go glass, and score. Lamar James. Lamar now with 4 to ball game. Quickness personified there with Lamar James, Dion, and Trey Dickey. Isaiah Reed can get after it as well, and I think he'll come in at the next dead ball with Luke Rogers. Offensive foul back the other way. And it's Lake Crosby. They've got the yell box, so I can do this. Break out the band. Give me the bugle section. Charge is the call. 4:44 left in the first half of play. Substitutions now as James and Laughlin will sit down. Hunter Tipton will come into the ball game for the first time tonight. Luke Rogers has come back in, and Isaiah Reed, as we mentioned. Those 3 are out there with Dickey squared, Dion, and Trey. 30-9, 4:35 left in the first half of play. Luke, he'll come to Isaiah Reed. Little penetration, now back out top to Trey. Trey lost it in traffic. The ball going to be taken away. Good defense that time on the interior, like Cooper Rhodes. Back the other way. Here comes Lake Crosby. Got bodies all over the floor in front of us. He's getting tied up with Trey Dickey and Luke Crompton. Isaiah Reed going to knock the ball out of bounds. Lake Crosby to inbound right in front of the Mangum bench in front of us. Fans behind us not happy. I want to say hi to Jay Cross, who's watching. Good shot there. Hanging, banging, shooting, and scoring. Cooper Rhodes. First field goal of the ball game for Rhodes. He's got 3, and it's 30-11. Mangum on top at the midway point. Ton L. Christian, you're right. Quickness with a Q. Here on the near side, dribble penetration, Dion. He'll go to Tipton, and Hunter's shot won't go. Battle for the loose basketball, knocked out of bounds. They said it was last touch by Mangum. Substitution for the Eagles. Merrick will sit down, and Chase Logan has come back in for head coach Brad Kaufman. 3:45 left in the first half of play. 30-11. Mangum by 19. Pushing it across the timeline now. Crosby gives up the dribble. He'll come here on the near side to Crompton. Got a mismatch inside. Don't take advantage of it. Kaufman now for three. Cooper shot goes. Cooper Kaufman. Kaufman will make it a 30-14 ball game. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. They lead by 16. 3:30 left in the half. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
You know, if you weren't such a health nut, I could probably convince somebody to bring you some chocolate like on Friday night for Valentine's Day. But I guess maybe a chocolate granola bar.
That works.
Okay, all right. All right, so how about if we can, a chocolate granola bar Friday night for the young Mr. Fox. Rogers inside, couldn't get it to go. Rebound cleared off by Isaiah Reed, and I'm being serious about that, by the way. You have a particular brand that you prefer?
I don't. No one has to bring me anything.
No, I want him to. I want a balloon attached to it as well. Chocolate granola bar for young Mr. Fox with a balloon attached. Luke Rogers underneath the basket. What a great pass that was. Shot wouldn't go down, but playing volleyball. As Hunter Tipton will put it up and in. No, that was Isaiah. They gave it to Isaiah instead. Isaiah Reed with his first two. 32-14. 2:35 left in the first half of play. Crawford inside. Kaufman rather inside. Shot wouldn't go, but he got fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Check the whistle here. They've called it on Trey Dickey. So that'll be number 1 on Trey, number 4 on Mangum in the first half of play. And to the line, Cooper Kaufman to shoot a pair. Cooper, 5 in the quarter, 9 of the ball game, and has made both free throws. This one spins in and out, and we got the announcer's jinx on him. He'll get one more. 2:33 left in the half. 32-14. Second one, good. Fan favorite Jackson Warner now checking in for Mangum. And Dion Dickey will sit down. And every time Jackson touches the ball, the fans will go nuts. And if he scores a bucket, the place will erupt. 2:25 left in the first half. 32-15. Warner with the ball. About 35 feet for the basket. Luke Rogers, Hunter Tipton, Isaiah Reed, and Trey Dickey all out on the floor for Mangum. Different combination here for Nathan Pennypacker. His club on top by 17. Skip pass to Reed. Isaiah. He'll go back now on the near side to Rogers. Luke to Trey. Weaves his way through traffic. Kicks it left side. Warner. Jackson for three. And it goes. And the crowd goes wild. 35-15. 1:45 left in the first half of play. Crossover move out high. Cooper Rhodes puts up the shot. Got fouled on the floor prior to it. They called it on Hunter Tipton. That'll be number 1 on Hunter. And 5 against Mangum in the first half of play. Inbounding underneath his own window, Cooper Rhodes. And it won't be Rhodes to do the honors. Luke Crompton instead will come to it. Minute 46 left in the half. Luke will inbound it. 3-ball dialed up by Crosby. Late shot no good. Rebound taken away by Cooper Rhodes. His shot won't go. Ball freak. And a deep 3 now for Cooper Kaufman. That won't fall. And finally, Luke Rogers will get it from Mangum and then had it stripped away. Shot wouldn't fall there. Boy, I tell you what, Cooper Rhodes and company shooting in tough luck, and now we'll get a foul, I believe, on Isaiah Reed. Nope, called it on Hunter Tipton instead. That'll be 2 on Hunter. And team foul number 6 on Mangum. And yeah, Nathan Pennypacker telling his club to block out. Boy, getting beat on the boards big time there. Walker Moeller back in. And Crompton will set down now for Sayre. Minute 28 left in the half. Moeller inbound. Ball popped free and knocked out of bounds. Unable to control it, Chase Logan. So the Tigers will get it back now with a minute 26 left in the first half of play. Walking it across the timeline, Dickey. He'll come to Warner. Jackson to Luke Rogers. Back to Trey here on the near side. Off the dribble penetration, he gets cut off. Ball fake, glass, and got it. How about that? Little sleight of hand going on there for Trey Dickey. He's got 10. Mangum leads by 22, 37-15. Minute left here in the first half of play. Crosby going to go inside. Lost it on the way up. Got control, put up the shot, didn't get it to go. And Trey back the other way. Dickey, ball knocked out of his hands, but there to pick it up, Isaiah Reed. Isaiah going to get double teamed. He'll skip it in the middle of the floor to Jackson Warner. Warner gets tied up. We're going to jump ball in the air. We're going to point the way of Sayre. Substitution now. Brody Shelby is coming to the ball game for the first time tonight. So Jay Cross, I'm not sure what your question is, Jay. How are we only number 19? That's BC. I have no idea what that means, Jay. Maybe we need to get you some Ginkgo Ebola. Back the other way now. Here comes Cooper Kaufman. Kaufman. With 40 seconds left in the first half of play. Picked up by Hunter Tipton.
It's talking about in the rankings.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got you. Rogers lost the ball. Tipton picks it up. Hunter kicks it left wing. I see I got to have a young guy here to explain all this stuff to me. And he brings up a good point. We'll maybe talk a little bit about it at halftime, but just simply no respect for Class 2A teams in Western Oklahoma. The only other team basically in this neck of the woods, if you will, that is ranked is the Hooker Bulldogs. Hunter Tipton missed the shot inside, and boy, we almost made a play on the ball right in front of us. Jackson Warner getting a high five from assistant head coach Dickey. I think he had a birthday the other day. 3 ball for Trey as time expires, doesn't go, and the first half will come to a close. Mangum on top, 37-15 at the half, as the Tigers really kind of put it on cruise control over the final couple of minutes of that second quarter of play. 37 on the board for Mangum, 15 for Sayre. We're at the half, and this is Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.TV.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
37-15, Mangum on top at the half as they led at the end of the first quarter of play, 16-7, and then outscored Sayre 21-8. Again on top, 37-15 at the half. Good numbers here in the first half of play for Nathan Pennypacker, as both Bryson Williams and Trey Dickey have 10 apiece. 5 at the intermission for Colton Laughlin. 4 for Lamar James, 3 apiece Dion Dickey and Jackson Warner, and 2 for Isaiah Reed. Mangum 2 of 4 from the foul line in that first half of play. And again, they're on top, 37-15 from the free throw line. As we mentioned, Mangum 2 of 4. No foul problems for Mangum. Hunter Tipton, the only player with more than 1 at the intermission. On the other side of the ledger, Sayre in single digits in each of the first 2 quarters, 7 in the first, 8 in the second. Cooper Kaufman leading the way for Sayre. He's got 10, 3 for Cooper Rhodes, and then 2 for Chase Logan. 4 of 6 from the foul line is Sayre. And after the intermission, they trail 37-15. Nobody with more than 1 foul for head coach Brad Kaufman. Well, at halftime of the girls' game, as J.C. Nippert is watching us, speaking of girls' games, J.C. going to have you alongside. At halftime of the girls' game, 3 players from the football team were honored, and Sam Powers joins us here at halftime. We're honored to have Coach Powers here. And
thank you.
Talk a little bit about those 3 guys and how special they were for your football team this past season.
Man, just incredible leaders, first off. Great men outside of the football field and in the classroom, and it translated to the field. I always say that guys who can act like that in the classroom and off the field, it translates to success on the field. So 2 putting record numbers up this year, that's big time in a Class A program. So.
Well, you talk about the stories behind the young men, and Colton Laughlin, 4.0 grade point average. You look at a guy like Dalen Stacy, who is going to go to you're going to play at Northwestern Oklahoma State University on scholarship. So you got to be a quality kid to get that kind of thing. And then, of course, Fisher Webb. And, it was kind of funny. You had so much talent on this football team, and I think sometimes Fisher got a little bit overlooked because of his contributions on the offensive side.
We always looked at it. A lot of people like to double Bryson, and they should. I mean, he's a great talent, great big-bodied kid, but we always said, do that. We'll throw it the other way.
Sure.
And Fisher can make you miss, and he sees things that not many people can see. He's got special vision. So.
How great is it that these kids recognized by the other coaches around the state of Oklahoma for their contributions?
It just makes you really proud as a community and as a coach that what we're doing isn't going unnoticed. You know, that their talent isn't just Mangum, it's statewide,
So, and you talk about that commitment from the community. They helped out, and as I was reading your program, when it comes to the All-State jackets for these kids.
Yeah, absolutely. The Booster Club produces those All-State jackets, and then we had a couple of individuals come together and get some money for the All-Star jacket, and it's just special when you have people so bought into your sports that it really pushes that forward, and success is evident when that comes along.
Well, our weather has been chaotic and crazy. One day it's warm, and then we've got snow on the ground, but it's going to be hot in summertime when the next time these guys play football at those All-Star games.
Yeah, that's what I talked to Colton and Fisher. I said, listen, you don't want to show up and be that guy that, like on the XFL the other day, that's in his stance throwing up. So you better be in some shape.
Exactly.
Be in some shape.
Hey, I know coaches hate to look ahead. You take it one game at a time. I know you did, and I know that Nathan Pennypacker does as well. But there is a chance that a regional championship could feature your team taking on a Cashion team that went deep into the football playoffs.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on that?
Man, just another great program. I really was wanting to see how we would fare against them in the semifinals. Right. So they have a ton of athletes, as we do too. We're well coached, and I think that that's going to help us in that atmosphere. But you're going to see a matchup of athletes, I think, both ways.
Of course, you do a great job with social media. I love the Mangum Tiger football. I get your post all the time, and it's a no nonsense approach that you've got.
Yeah. I just tell it how it is. I always want people to be that way when they're approaching me. So
sure.
I like to be that way as well. And social media nowadays, you reach a lot of kids that way.
Right.
With the graphics that we do and the different things like that, kids enjoy that. So it's good to pump them up a little bit.
You mentioned the graphics and stuff, and I've got to ask you, is that your own creation? You got somebody behind the scenes helping you?
I do those. Yeah, I do those. I have some programs on the computer that I sit down and I'll take some pictures and just make them look fun. And again, kids love that. And I got it from the college programs. I sat in on a clinic and they taught me how to do it. And I was like, all right, we're going to use it. So.
All right. And I know that we've got the basketball season, and we'll have the spring sports, and baseball looks to be loaded like they were last year. But I know in the back of your mind, you're thinking football 2020.
Yeah.
And the new district. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about that.
It's gonna be a good one. We got Hobart back. Hobart's gonna be pretty talented. I think that top 4 for us is probably gonna be us in that conversation again. Hobart, Minko will be good. Apache will be good. So I think that it's going to be a good district for us, but one that we should and can compete in.
How hard is it going to be to schedule non-district ball games?
We've already got them scheduled, yes.
Who
we're going to go first with Merritt, then we're going to go second with Burns Flat, and third with Hinton. So kind of picked up some of those teams that were in our district.
Right.
And then before and then moved to A1. And then we picked up Burns Flat because they're close and they moved up from Class B. So
A lot of people ask me that. Are we going to see Ringling again next year? If we do, it'll be in the playoffs.
Yes, yeah. And we'll look forward to it.
Quick thought on that. Ringling wins the state championship.
Yeah.
You're the only team that beats them in week number 1.
You know what? What I told my kids, I sent a text out after they won. I said, listen, for the rest of their lives, they got to tell people who that one loss was to. And that's you.
All right. I like that.
Yeah.
Coach, always
Hey,
enjoyable.
thank
We
you very
appreciate
much.
you.
Yes, sir.
Sam
Thank you.
Powers, the football coach here at Mangum, does a great job, and we have a great time with him. We enjoy his enthusiasm and his excitement and what we saw out there at halftime, recognizing those kids in their All-State and All-Star honors. Third quarter set to get underway here. Brought to you by our good friends over there at 333 Dental. It'll be Trey Dickey, Lamar James, Isaiah Reed, along with Bryson Williams and Colton Laughlin out on the floor for Mangum. Home white uniforms with the orange and black trim. 15-footer. Trey knocks it down. Dickey with his first two of the second half. Give him a dozen on the ball game. Full court pressure now being thrown up against the Eagles of Sayre. They're in the road maroon uniforms, white numerals, white and gray trim. Cooper Kaufman slid to a stop, got away with it. He'll kick it on the right side. Colt Merrick hanging, banging, shot won't go. Reed with a rebound. Mangum wants to run. They lead 39-15. 7:15 left in the third. Isaiah gets a clear out, and he'll stop, pop, and score. Isaiah Reed. They've got whacked in the head. Reed stayed right with it. Got a huge screen underneath the basket from Bryson Williams. Kaufman now coming across the timeline. Cooper stopping at the free throw line. His 15-footer off the mark. Long rebound. Kaufman will get it and a reset now. Cooper in the corner. That's a 3 ball that goes in on that left side for Luke Crompton. First 3 of the night for Luke. 41-18, 6:45 and running in his third period of play. Reed in front of us. Isaiah to Trey. Now to Lamar at the right hash mark. On the baseline, Bryson going to power his way inside. Cut off. Leaves it on the wing for Trey. Dickey for 3. No. Rebound. Kaufman had it. Lost it out of bounds. Knocked away by Isaiah Reed. Colt Merrick, Chase Logan, Cooper Rhodes, Luke Crompton, and Cooper Kaufman, the 5 on the floor for head coach Brad Kaufman. And now Mangum will not go with they're going to stick with the full court pressure. Looked for a minute like they were going to back off a bit, but that is not the case. Lisa Wilson, by the way, says go Tigers. Hi, Lisa. Walking it across the timeline, Cooper Rhodes. Nobody picks him up. Now Laughlin does at the timeline. Rhodes, dribble penetration. Looks for a backdoor cutter. Ball going to be taken away by Dickey. Trey on the run out. Kaufman going to challenge. Dickey, ball knocked out of his hands, and Cooper will take it away. Now free on the other end. Colt Merrick, dribble, drive, finger roll, and it goes. Colt Merrick. First 2 of the ball game for Colt, and that'll make it 41-20. Couple of minutes have gone by here in the third. Mangum on top by 21. Reed had Williams on the baseline near side, didn't get it to him, and a reset out high to Trey. Dickey going to back it out, getting instructions down below us from Nathan Pennypacker. Colt Laughlin will come get it. Now they'll run that weave of the Harlem Globetrotters. Reed hands it off to Laughlin. Colton back to Isaiah. 5:30 left here in the third. Trey to Laughlin. Colton crosses over, gets it to Lamar. Lamar to Dickey. No look pass. Bryson, ball knocked out of his hands. Good defense that time by Sayre. Back the other way, Cooper Rhodes. Rhodes going to go baseline challenge. Shot blocked away from behind by Bryson Williams, and a run out now for Lamar. James dribbled, drive through a couple of defenders, misses the shot. Rebound collected by Chase Logan. Logan now picked up by Reed. He'll go by him at the timeline, and now reaching foul going to be called on Isaiah. Got his feet tangled up. That'll be the first of the night on Reed. Team foul number 1 called on Mangum. Haley Gale Panetta is watching. Hello, Haley. 5:01 left here in this third quarter of play. Levi's makes a jeans. Called the 5:01. I believe they're the button fly. Kaufman inside. Scoop shot doesn't go. Ball tipped out. Reed going to track it down. He's by himself. He'll go in, lay it up, and score. Isaiah Reed. 6 in the ball game for Reed. 43-20. Mangum by 23. 4:42 left here in the third. Brought to you by 333 Dental. Cooper Rhodes between the two circles. Giving up the dribble. Needs some help. He'll find it from Logan. Chase now going to penetrate. Go inside. Little bunny falls in for Chase Logan. 4 in the ball game for Logan. 43-22. 4:20 left here in the third. And again, Nathan Pennypacker encouraging his club to slow down. Maybe in part because they've had so many games this week.
Yeah, I would definitely assume so. I mean, 4 games in 5 days. Yeah, I would definitely manage your main players. You know how much time they're spending on the court.
Lamar for 3, doesn't get it to go. Williams gets the rebound. Bryson off the window, and it knocks it down. A dozen now for Bryson Williams. Mangum on top, 43-22. The good news is 3 of those 4 bowl games between now and Saturday at home. 1 road trip, that's Thursday night to Burns Flat to take on the Eagles of BFDC. Colt Merrick off the penetration inside, and well, that's a blocking foul, but boy, I tell you what, looked like Merrick lowered the shoulder into Lamar James. Called a foul on Lamar and on James. That'll be his second. Team out number 2 on Mangum in the second half of play. Isaiah Reed going to sit down. And Deion Dickey will come into the ballgame now for Mangum. Looked like Luke Rogers was going to check in as well, but then Nathan Pennypacker pulled him back. Inbounds pass. That's an athletic move there by Colt Merrick. Merrick made the catch and went up. Ball got tipped out of his hands. He was able to regain and put up the shot in midair. 3:20 left here in the third. 45-24. Mangum on top. Dion here on the near side to Trey. Bryson asking for it at the left elbow, but instead they'll reverse to Deion Dickey. Now Trey up top. Looks inside, nothing there. Dion to Lamar. Trey going to go baseline, gets it clear out, puts up the air ball. Rebound, put back though, Colton Laughlin. I think Trey may have lost that ball on the way up. 47-24, Laughlin with the garbage time basket. And that would have been backcourt there if he let me out. Luke Crompton into the front court to Kaufman. Now a reach-in foul going to be called on Colton Laughlin as he got beat to the point of attack. Cooper Rhodes had the inside position. That'll be 2 on Colton, and team out number 3 called on Mangum. We'll set that schedule for you, as we mentioned, at Burns Flat City Thursday night. And then Merritt will be here on Friday. And then coming up on Saturday, it'll be Navajo. Close out the regular season next Tuesday night at Hobart. Wondering what the broadcast crew will look like on that Tuesday night at Hobart. 3 ball, knocked down right side. Cooper Kaufman, he's got 13. Any idea there, young Mr. Fox?
Just about everybody will be there, right?
The whole Fox family?
Probably.
We'll be on 48 stations, 16 internets. Kaufman, boy, he'll knock down Trey Deion Dickey in front of us. And the ball going to go out of bounds. And what do they call? No foul on the play. Wow. Isaiah Reed going to come back into the ball game. And Dion will sit down, still wincing in pain. Tyson Morley having a little lecture series there. Did you catch any of that?
I didn't. I couldn't really. He's kind of fed up about something.
He was, wasn't he? I kept hearing all of you. Lamar James will pick up the personal. That'll be his third. And team out number 4 called on Mangum. I like that. All of you. I'll throw you all out. 2:10 left here in this third quarter of play. Of course, Tyson, the official that is known for throwing out Chad Fox.
Is that him?
Yeah. I got a foul on the attempted rebound. Lake Crosby, his second, and team out number 1 of the second half called on Sayre. You didn't know that?
Oh, I didn't remember who it was.
Luke Rogers looking for the ball inside, knocked out of his hands. It was last touched by Lake Crosby, and it'll still be Mangum ball. Minute 58 left in the third. Yeah.
All I remember is the clock. The clock operator has one job.
Just one job.
That's all he has, one job.
And I believe the conversation between your dad and Mr. Morley was something to this effect. Mr. Morley looked at your dad and said, "You've got to leave."
All he did was turn around and said, "Yeah, I'm going to need him out of here."
Then he had to take the walk of shame, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Lamar made a nice pass, but he took an extra step to do it. Turnover going to give it back to Sayre. Minute 37 left here in this third quarter of play. 10-point ball game. A 20-point ball game. I'm sorry, 47-37. Your mom ever been kicked out of a ball game?
She hasn't, surprisingly.
Here's a kick out on the left side now for Cooper Rhodes. Rhodes back the other way. 3 ball. Front of the iron won't go. Long rebound. Goes to Lamar James. Dribble, drive, shot won't count. Foul on the floor. He got bumped by Cooper Kaufman. First of the night on Cooper. And team number 2 called on Sayre here in this second half of play.
You know, I doubt there's been that many people thrown out for yelling at, of all things, a clock operator.
Oh, our good friend Denise Delahunty Webb across the way watching the broadcast inside the building. Hello, Denise. Thank you for being here. Fisher getting his jacket at halftime of the girls' game. That's some good stuff there. Minute left here in the third quarter. It's being brought to you by 333 Dental. Mangum in command by 20, 47-27. And it's between the two circles. There's Trey Dickey giving up the dribble. Needs some help. He'll find Isaiah Reed. Reed now back to Trey. Mangum holding for one, or at least a backdoor easy opportunity. James going to glide inside and shoot the line drive shot. No good. Rebound put back. Luke Rogers. Luke in the right place at the right time. First 2 of the ball game for Luke, and it's 49-27. 25 seconds left here in this third quarter of play. You know, Chase Logan going to bring it across the timeline. He'll come here on the near side to Kaufman. Cooper. And blocking foul going to be called, and Nathan Pittybacker in front of us. He wanted to say something, but he didn't. So on Lamar James, that'll be 4 on Lamar. Team number 5 on Mangum in the second half of play. Lamar will set. Deion Dickey will take his place. Jackson Warner has come into the ball game as well for Mangum. And Bryson will set down. 17.6 left in the third. Sayre to inbound underneath their own glass. They'll come here on the near side. That's Cooper Rhodes. 10 seconds left, third quarter. Kaufman had the ball knocked out of his hands by Isaiah. Good effort by Isaiah. Kaufman will get it back, trying to clear space, and that's a carry. Yep. Got his hand underneath, and that was an easy call there for Tyson. You know, Tyson has been very out in front in this ball game, and we've hardly heard anything from Bryce. You know what? 3 seconds left here in the third. Rogers at the buzzer. Oh, it was halfway down, wouldn't stay. We've played 3. Mangum 49, Sayre 27. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
The all-new Mangum Drug Company is now open at 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum. Owners John and Katie Murray are ready to serve you with manager pharmacist Mackenzie Oden. Mangum Drug will be providing pharmacy services, health and beauty aids, gifts, cards, complete pharmacy including medication therapy management and immunizations, including a convenient drive-through. That's the all-new Mangum Drug Company. Give them a call at 782-2195.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Fourth and final frame about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.com. Lisa Wilson says, rock on, Tigers. Yeah, work hard. Jackson. Oh, let me tell you about Jackson Warner. What makes guys fan favorites like Jackson Warner? What is it about him?
Personality. I mean, we've talked to him. You know, he just has that outgoing personality. He's a likable guy. He knows everybody. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think you're right. You're one of those guys. He has that look on his face too. You're like, this is a cool cat here.
He's just happy to be there.
Yeah. All right, so it'll be Sayre ball to begin the fourth quarter of play, and into the ball game. Cooper Kaufman along with Walker Moeller has the kind of ball in his hands right now. Cooper Rhodes out there asking for it. And foul on the floor, Chase Logan. Foul called on Luke Rogers. You know, I get the idea that Tyson Morley has just had enough. He just kind of has an attitude, doesn't he?
It just seems like some of these calls are kind of picky now. I mean, almost looking for something to call, you know.
15-footer knocked down here by Cooper Rhodes. Well, he told us a month ago that the officials had gotten to the point of the season, kind of the dog days of the season, and they didn't have a lot of patience. I guess as the season wears on, and again, keep in mind the postseason beginning for classes A and B this weekend. It probably happens. Luke Rogers inside, shot blocked away. Luke will get it back, and he'll go to Dion Dickey. Jackson Warder, Isaiah Reed, and Brody Shelby out on the floor. Oh, what a sweet pass that was. Rogers couldn't get the shot to go down, but Luke is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Check the whistle here. It's going to be on Cooper Rhodes. That'll be his second. And team foul number 3 called on Sayre. Lisa Wilson concurs with our evaluation, by the way, of Jackson Warner. Luke, line drive, free throw, no good. He'll get one more. By the way, Luke's lovely and talented mother, Annalise, providing us with the Duke Tiger lanyard here this evening. Second free throw, no good, but Mangum with a rebound and a reset now for Dion Dickey.
The Mangum Tiger lanyard.
Yeah.
I said Duke.
Did I say Duke?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm getting old. Ball knocked out of bounds. Luke couldn't hold on to it. By the way, it's sponsored by The Loop, Quick Stop, Career Funeral Home, First National Bank and Trust, along with Stockman's Bank, Kingdom Community Church, 333 Dental, Triad Home Health, and Great Plains Bank. Pretty fancy, Nancy. Triple penetration. The shot will go down. It's a nice strong move by Walker Moeller, as Moeller will lay it up and in. That's the first two of the ball game from Walker, and it'll make it 49-31 with 6:35 left of the ball game. Do we see the starters for the rest of the night?
I doubt we do. I mean, like you said, we have three games in 3 days coming up. I think you don't see much of them from here on out.
Isaiah Reed out there right now. He was one of the starters. Hands the ball, skips it over the top, leaves it in the corner for Dion. Now on the baseline, Luke. Wraparound shot, didn't get it to go. Reed in traffic with a rebound and a reset now for Mangum. Jackson Warner has it. He'll go to Rogers. Luke puts it on the floor. Fall-away jumper, didn't get it to fall. Isaiah Reed with another rebound. He'll get knocked to the floor, and he's out of bounds. And so it'll be Sayre basketball as they will bring back in Colt Merrick. And setting down will be Cooper Rhodes. Nathan Pennypacker says, gotta play some defense, guys. Certainly a taskmaster. Skip it over the top at the free throw line. Ball caught by Chase Logan. And Logan got swatted from behind by Luke Rogers. And he said, get that stuff out of here. So Sayre will get it underneath their own window. That's Logan. Chase off balance. Didn't get the shot to go down. And blocking out Rogers grabs the rebound. And here comes Isaiah back the other way. Coach Pennypacker below us urging his club to slow down. We will talk to Nathan after the ball game. Hope you'll stay tuned for that. And I'm sure he'll bring him a youngster or two to visit with us as well. Rogers, ball fake. And that one wouldn't stay down for Luke. Good look. Chase Logan clears off the rebound. Cooper Kaufman, who talented young man and playing on a club that just doesn't have a lot of firepower. I'll take Kaufman on my team anytime. Spin move, fall-away jumper, came up short for Chase Logan. The rebound cleared off by Dion. Dickey across the timeline. 3 minutes have evaporated in the fourth. Speaking of threes, Jackson Warner halfway down, didn't get it to stay. Reed strips away the loose basketball, and a reset now for Mangum. Brody Shelby wants three. That one's off the back of the iron, touches the stuff up top. And the turnover going to give it back now to Sayre. Hunter Tipton into the ball game now. Isaiah Reed will sit down, and I think probably the final 4:45, you won't see any of those starters back in there. Although they did during the Tri-County, much to the chagrin of Lance Carpenter. Off the dribble penetration here, Chase Logan. Logan going to kick it back out to Kaufman at the free throw line. He had a backdoor opportunity there, but the ball thrown away, and the turnover going to be back now to Mangum. 4:25 left in the contest. Are you doing anything tomorrow? Would you be willing to be up at 6 and drive me to Oklahoma City and Ponca City and back?
I'll pass on that.
Oh, got it? Thought maybe I could convince you that. And buy you lunch anywhere you wanted to go. Brody Shelby inside with a pair. Brody with his first two of the ball game. That's first 2 points for Mangum here in the fourth. They lead by 20, 51-31. The only thing that's going to make it any better is if there's just a little bit of snow that's falling when I go through the Oklahoma City metro area at about 7:45 tomorrow morning. Shot from 17 and went 18 there for Chase Logan. Rebound collected by Lake Crosby. He'll go back to Logan, fall-away jumper, and it falls. Chase Logan now with a half a dozen. And that'll make it 51-33. 3:30 left in the ball game. Somebody wanted to know if we're going to show the King and Queen coronation. And if it works out timing-wise, as we talk to Coach Pennypacker and talk to the players, we will try to get that for you. The issue is we won't be able to mic it, though. Shot put up underneath the basket by Crosby. He got whacked in the coconut. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Jackson Warner picks up the personal. That'll be his first. And team number 7 called on Mangum. What may happen is we may be interviewing Coach and the kiddos and have the cameras trained on that activity. We'll just kind of have to see how it works out. First free throw up and in for Crosby. And Lake will have one more. Second one good as well. So Crosby will make it 51-35. 3:05 left in the ball game. If I remember from the last couple of years, the homecoming is a pretty quick process. Hunter Tipton to Jackson Warner, Brody Shelby, Luke Rogers. Rogers fall-away jumper, 3-ball, didn't get it to go. And the rebound going to be collected by Chase Logan of Sayre. He'll give it up to Kaufman. Cooper coming across the timeline. Left-handed dribble in the lane, puts up the shot, didn't get it to roll in. Rogers with the rebound. 2:35 left in the ball game. Oh, look at Dickey go inside. Unable to make the catch for Mangum was Luke Rogers. Ball free in the front court. Picked up by Crompton. He'll go inside to Chase Logan, and Logan will put it up and in. Chase Logan now 8 in the ball game. 2:15 remaining. 51-37. 2:05 now. Mangum losing to Sayre in the lid lifter. 54-32 the final there. As Brian Richardson had 3 kids in double figures. Run out here now for Chase Logan. Shot didn't go down. And on the rebound, timeout going to be taken very quickly to make some substitutions here. Lisa Wilson begging for us to show the coronation. She's in Vernon. I could be on her and say, what are you doing there and not here? But then again, she's watching our program, so I don't want to do that. Hunter Tipton going to go inside, get his first 2 of the ball game. Hunter will make it 53-37. This is what they taught us about when we were in school, is going inside, putting up the shot. Tegan counts, couldn't get it to count. They said we would become gatekeepers in our broadcast profession. How about that move by Dion Dickey? And Dion will lay it up and in. Dion now 5 in the ball game. Gatekeepers, it means that we decide what the masses get to see, hear, and feel.
We'll definitely try and get it on there, though.
In the corner, 3-ball dialed up here, comes up short. And the rebound, Hunter Tipton. Minute left in the ball game. Tipton with the run out. Well, I tell you what, he went down hard. Nice save there by Dickey, and Tipton hit his head. And he's still slow to get up. Now he does. Brody Shelby battling inside with Jamison Shaw on the rebound. And we'll get a jump ball. Yeah, Hunter Tipton, he went down hard and grabbed his head. They're going to set him down. I like this move. Nathan Augustine will come in. I think Hunter's okay, but you could hear the thud when he went down, and you might have heard Tyson Morley say, yeah, he hit his head, and he grabbed it, and he held his head. Rogers ball fake, Luke, hook shot, no. Got his own rebound, throws it up off the glass. That won't go down. And Jamison Shaw with a rebound, had it knocked out of his hands by Brody Shelby. Losing his glasses was Jamison. And Jamison not shy about getting in there and getting after it. Caitlin Martinez says, let's go Hunter. 30 seconds left of the ball game. Scoop shot goes off the glass and scores. Clayton Mossberg gets a pair of points. He's in the scoring column. 3 ball here from Brody Shelby, who was off the mark when he let go of it. Big smile on his face. 18 seconds remaining. You wonder if Sayre will just dribble out the clock. And these are kids who don't get a lot of varsity time, so I'm going to say no. 3 ball dialed up by Walker Muller. Doesn't get it to go. Putback won't go for Mossberg. Rebound by Mangum, and the clock will show double zeros, and this one is in the books. 55-39. Mangum wins it tonight to protect that number 19 ranking and pick up their 19th win of the year. 55-39 the final score. We'll be back after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, go Tigers.
Mangum wins it tonight by a final score of 55-39. They only scored 6 points in that fourth quarter of play, but things had long been decided, and Nathan Pennypacker called off the Dogs there. 12 of the ball game for Bryson Williams and a dozen for Trey Dickey to pace Mangum in scoring. 7 in the ball game for Colton Laughlin, half a dozen for Isaiah Reed, give 5 to Dion Dickey. Let's see here, 4 in the contest for Lamar James. Jackson Warner had 3, 2 for Brody Shelby. Hunter Tipton had a pair. Luke Rogers with 2 in the ball game. Mangum 2 of 6 from the foul line, but again they win it in pedestrian fashion by a final score of 55-39. On the other side of the ledger, 13 for Cooper Kaufman in the loss for the Eagles of Sayre. Give a half a dozen to Chase Logan. 4 for Colt Merrick. 3 on the night for Luke Crompton. Lake Crosby had 2. Clayton Mossberg 2. And Walker Muller with 2. Sayre was 6 of 8 from the foul line. And again, Mangum wins it by a final score of 55-39. Girls contest went to the Lady Eagles of Sayre, 54-32. 15 apiece for Carly Easter and Savannah Pearson. 11 in the ball game for Renee Campbell. On the other side of the ledger, Nicole Rogers with 9 in a losing effort. We will come back and have your players of the game and also talk to Nathan Pennypacker after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one-bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Nathan Pennypacker joining us courtside as they get the homecoming preparations ready to go here. Mangum winning the ball game in rather easy fashion. Coach Pennypacker getting a lot of congratulatory wishes as he sits here with us. A little bit of a different look for you tonight. Is that due in part by the fact that you've got 4 games this week and play again next Tuesday night?
Well, that's part of it. I think another part of it is these guys work hard in practice, and I feel like they deserve it. And then there's going to be some game in the future that we're going to need somebody that was out there tonight. And any time you can get experience is good.
Slowed things down, though.
Yeah, it did.
Well, no, but I'm saying you purposely, I saw you several times telling your kids, slow it down.
Well, I think I don't want the moment to be too big for anyone, and sometimes when you haven't played a whole lot and you get in there, you kind of start doing things that you usually don't, just because you're in a situation that you haven't been in or haven't been in enough. So sometimes slowing down and kind of getting your wits in before you actually make a move, that was the goal for it. And I think they did a good job of moving the basketball. There's a couple opportunities we didn't attack baseline like I wish we would have, but that's just something we can work on and hopefully get a little bit better at before next week.
This kind of game kind of tough to coach? You get out to that big lead?
Well, every game is tough to coach, I think, sometimes. No, our job, it happens in practice, and then when the game comes around, it's just the kids, they got to go perform and have fun and play free, and I think we're doing a decent job at that. Just being confident and believing what we're doing. When we do that, we always talk about the Tri-County tournament, and that Leedy game was a great game for us, mentally, physically, doing our jobs, and just having that team concept and, once again, believing in our brothers.
Tell me a little bit about Jackson Warner. I mean, I have my own thoughts and whatnot.
Right.
This is a guy that is a fan favorite. His teammates love him. He comes out on the floor, hits the three, and everybody goes bonkers.
Well, first off, because he has great parents that teach him the right stuff at home. I was lucky enough to coach his older brother, and he was one of my guys, and we stayed in contact even after I left. I'm super proud of him. He shows up every day. Obviously everybody wants to play. He understands. We've had conversations, but he still gives us everything he's got every single day, and he deserved it tonight. And I'm proud of him. You're right. The kids love him. He treats everybody with respect. And it's great to be around kids like that because it makes our job easier. Even in bad moments, we can still look at a kid and say, hey, man, this is why we're doing it. And he's definitely an example of that.
Dylan and I talked a little bit about it. He's just kind of the kid that you just look at him and you just kind of want to kind of hang out with him.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, for me, every time I look at him, I wish I had hair like that. But second, no, he's a guy that you can root for because he's a good kid. I've never seen him in a bad mood. There's a couple things. A week or two ago, we wrote on cards what our why is, and part of that, and I won't go in too deep, but there's a couple things that he wrote on his card that now I know if I ever want to get him upset, it's just one or two sentences or even a name, and that'll fire him up. But no, he's a kid that I love, and I'm glad to be a part of his journey.
Well, but he's going to have equal time because he's going to go back and listen to this on YouTube, and he's going to hear you talk about how you want to be Fabio. So, you got to be careful there. Homecoming here tonight, and it's for years and years and years I've heard football coaches talk about the fact that it's a necessary distraction, but it doesn't seem to have the impact in a basketball season that it does football. Or am I wrong on that?
Well, I don't know. I've never really been a part of the football one. I know that we welcome distractions, and
really, okay,
we do. I mean, I don't necessarily, it doesn't always come out on the end the way we want to, but I think it's good that we recognize it and just acknowledge that this is what's happening, and then set up a process and step by step on how to deal with that, and then just go attack it.
And we're visiting with you a little extra because there's folks out there that are near and far and they want to see the coronation.
Yes.
So do you need to be a part of this? Am I keeping you away?
No, we're good to go.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the fact we 3 more games. One of those on the road Thursday night and then back here Friday and Saturday. Don't play for 11 days, and then suddenly you got 47 games in 8 days.
Yeah, and once again, I mean, it's always easy to find a negative, and that's something we talk about, is understanding that adversity is going to hit us.
Mm-hmm.
So we just try to flip it and say, hey, you know what, this is a great opportunity to us to play this many games in a row. So when we do have that opportunity, hopefully in the state tournament, that we'll be prepared for that. So yeah, you're right. It's not the ideal situation, but at the same time, it will prepare us for the future.
Our good buddy Jay Cross sending a message during the ball game, stunned that Mangum is only 19 in the 2A poll. He wants to know what gives there.
Well, first of all, I love Coach Cross. He's a great guy. He's welcomed me with open arms, and he's a jokester, and I love that. We kind of go back and forth. I don't know. I mean, we talk about variables that we can control, and that's not one of them. I personally feel like at times we've been better than 19, but at the same time, there's 96 teams in 2A, and there's a lot of great ones that aren't even ranked. So I'm blessed that we are, and we just got to move forward and hopefully make our way to that top 8.
What were your thoughts on the district and the assignments?
Once again, it's just something we can't control. I mean, there's going to be a great team that goes home on the boys' side. I think the coaches and I kind of talked. I think Apache looks to be about 15 or 16 wins at the end of the year, and Frederick around 13 or 14. So, and we hope to be above 15. So there's really no telling who's going to go home. I know Apache plays Frederick. Frederick's super athletic. Apache's well-skilled and very disciplined. So it's going to be a tough one, and I'm just crossing our fingers that we play and do our jobs and hopefully come out of it.
And Frederick, it kind of has flown under the radar all
year
long,
they have.
haven't they?
Yeah, and Coach McClung does a great job. He's a well-seasoned basketball coach. He's going to put them in the right positions, and they're going to do their job when they're supposed to. Like I said, they're long and athletic, and they're going to present a lot of people a lot of problems, including us, if we're blessed enough to play them.
Well, and you mentioned the fact that they've already decided Apache Frederick going to play that first game. That means that you play in the district championship game, which means that you will advance regardless of what happens in that district championship game. What about playing in, if you will, familiar territory that second week of regionals? Does that help at all?
You know, I don't know. I mean, I would think in theory for an adult it would, but we're dealing with 15 through 18-year-old kids. I just want to make sure that the moment's not too big for us. And if you see it in your mind for so long, then whatever arises, you've already played it out and you know how to handle that. And that's what we talk about all the time. Like, hey, we're going to be here. We're going to be there. This is going to happen. How are we going to respond to it? So hopefully we'll do our job and we'll see what happens.
Does it help that a lot of these kids in one form or fashion were part of the state baseball tournament last year and then part of that football run this past fall?
I think it's all correlated and it's not at the same time.
Okay.
I mean, I think the blueprint for success is pretty much the same no matter what. And then you talk about details and skills. But no doubt it helps. It definitely doesn't hurt. So, yeah, I think that experience we can be leaned on. And failure is a good thing if it teaches you something. So hopefully once again, I hate to be redundant, but hopefully we do our jobs and make it out of it.
And, of course, we had a chance to visit with Sam Powers here tonight.
Right.
And honoring a couple of kids that you're quite familiar with with their jackets and whatnot. So that you talk about a blueprint, and it's there.
Oh, it is. And Coach Powers does a phenomenal job. I'm glad to be a part of his journey as well. And he's a great coach, and he set them up for success. And those guys went out and executed. And it was fun to watch. And I think they're going to have success as long as he's here.
All right, we'll let you be a part of the festivities.
Thanks,
we look
sir.
forward to Thursday night, be at Burns Flatdale City, and then we're back here Friday and Saturday.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, thank you. Nathan Pennypacker joining us at halftime. The ball game is over as the royalty now beginning to make their way out on the court. Colton Laughlin, one of those individuals that is part of it. We'll see Fabio Jackson-Warner as well, and we'll just kind of play some commercials and keep it right here and let you watch at home or wherever you may be as the Homecoming 2020 taking place here in Mangum.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some great choices on the lot right now. A 2016 Hyundai Veloster with 40,000 miles, one owner with automatic for $12,950. Or this 2013 Kia Optima with 99,000 miles for only $79.50. And this 2012 all-wheel drive Audi Q with leather and loaded for only $11,500. Call Jamie or Lacey right now, 706-5059. Or stop by 129 North Lewis Till in Mangum. Jamie's Auto Sales.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm